What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? It is Primetime Grand Prix Xbox Division Season 2 is starting right here. We have always had historic starts to each and every season that we run here at Primetime MMA. The Xbox Grand Prix, the PlayStation Grand Prix, it is the top 15 fighters from the previous season, as well as the champion, battling it out in a 16-man elimination style competition so that there can only be one remaining, leaving this entire thing as champion. If you haven't been part of these things in the past, strap in. It is going to be an exciting old ride, and to call all of this action with me is going to be obviously two of the legends of Primetime MMA, the one and only's J-Dime TV. And it says doctor right now because I'm a Muppet, but it's Roger. How you doing, Roger?
Well, you know, I am a doctor. I mean, doctor on this game. You know, I'm a surgeon. What can I say? I'm gonna be Dr. Wall out here. You know?
It's corrected, bro. It's corrected. That's my bad, bro.
Dr. Roger.
Yeah. You know? People know about me. It's not a secret.
Well, J-Dime, as you well know, bro, in these Grand Prix, 16 man, it's a little bit of a longer night, 17 fights in total until we only have one remaining, being crowned as the champion to start out Season 2. But the way this actually works is that there is no star restrictions here at Primetime MMA in these Grand Prix. Everybody can use every pick. We change weight class as we progress through each stage of the competition. And for anybody that's completely new here, Jay, as you well know, my man, this very, very first fight is the former champion, the man that's gone down as the Xbox or all-round pound-for-pound GOAT in UFC 5 right now, undefeated in FSK Fadinator, going up against his teammate in FSK Bossman, one of the slickest strikers in the division. And it's actually a title fight, because they are fighting for the vacant belt based off the performances at the end of last season. And Fadinator, or whoever wins that belt in this first fight, will defend it each stage of the competition through to the very end.
Oh, this is interesting because I always say this. No one knows you better than your teammate. Fadinator has always vouched for Bossman as one of the best. That's his teammate. So Bossman knows the ins and outs of Fadinator game, but so do other people. But that don't mean you can stop it, Roger.
It's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, you know, Fadinator's shown that he's low-key the GOAT of Xbox. Like, I don't know who's really better than him on the Xbox side, if we're being real.
Well, at the moment.
But this is the time to prove that very case, that very argument right now. Because, I mean, what if he just folds? What if he chokes this whole thing and you lose this first fight? I mean, that'd be crazy. For all the praise we just gave him, you know?
Yeah.
Well, consistency, of course, is always key, and one person that's been more consistent than anybody else is the undefeated champion in Fadinator. Obviously now fighting for his former belt, the vacant belt, to start out Season 2. You rightly said, you know, your teammates know you better than anybody, and Fadinator's really going to have to kind of watch his P's and Q's starting out, because you'll see things like that from Bossman where he may connect at the edge of a range with a teep kick or things that you may not be thinking are going to land.
Yeah. Oh, and then the thing is, like we always say, Bossman knows him better than basically anybody besides like Driz or someone else he trained with. So Bossman wants this belt, and Bossman used to be a champion in UFC 4.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'll see it quite a bit throughout tonight, Roger. A lot of these guys have been in or amongst that, you know, title picture for some time. A couple of new names in here as well who have managed to work their way onto this card, but we're going to see a lot of familiar names. You know, obviously styles make matchups, and the problem is that when you're fighting so many different styles in that one night, it's not just about, you know, preparing for one opponent. It's about being the most ready that you can to take on all comers.
I agree. I mean, you gotta be prepared. It's not just being about being good at the game. You gotta play consistently. You gotta keep sparring against high-level opponents, fighting guys who are close to your skill level, at least, even if you are the best, right? And you know, I'm curious what Bossman's plan is for this fight. It's only the first round, but I wonder what his like full game plan is for the fight. You know, because these guys have sparred, and obviously spars are different than the real thing. I mean, this is the bright lights. What can I say? I mean, you know.
Right now, Jay, Fadinator really working behind that jab. He's managed to pull one or two shots and land some nice counters as a result as well. It seems to be having a little bit of an impact on Poirier's body, health, and stamina. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And even though Bossman knows him very well, it looks like there's levels to his game. And he saved himself. Roger, if he didn't throw that head kick off his back leg, he would have been dead. I'm sure.
That would have been over. It was smart that he moved his feet and just stand there and look stupid after he missed. You know, he kept moving, got out of danger. Fatinator got overzealous, but you know, Fatinator is still, you know, being patient and looking for a shot. You know, I think he just can smell the finish. That's why he's kind of just walking Bossman down. He can feel that he's just the better man right now.
I mean, funnily enough, Prix is the one that kind of really highlighted this many titles ago now, back in UFC 3, and it's still the case today. When you're Conor McGregor, you've got a stamina advantage on your opponent. It plays much more of a factor than anybody else. He's just so fast and so strong that he can really start to tune you up. Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's ahead in the stamina battle is really setting up his hands. It's making Bossman just a little bit of a step behind. He did start out pretty strongly as well, Jay, but as you can see over the course of that round, it just slowly started building into Fatinator's favor. I mean, obviously a great start for the former champion, looking to claim his stake at championship here right now in this very first fight.
It's not even just stamina. That's the good thing. No, but it's stamina and damage. He has, not anymore. Not anymore, Roger.
Oh, uppercut. Starting all that. Fatinator coming forward, throwing hooks, trying to get Poirier to bite on one, maybe.
That is a bait every time. I always say that. When they throw them double hooks, they just do that because I'm gonna pull that, and they just so they can pull your pull.
Yeah, it's because hooks in this game are so good. There's the lead hook is the best punch in the game by far.
Yeah, lead up and uppercut, bro. Yeah, lead hook is definitely one of the more highly utilized tools in most people's arsenals, and of course, when you're using two guys that are really good in their boxing, like Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, it leads to some crazy exchanges just like this.
Yeah, that was good head movement from Fatinator. I'm surprised none of those touched him at first. But he's trading. The problem with what Fatinator's doing, what I will say, is if you look at their head health, it's not that far apart. If anything, Fatinator's head health is lower than Bossman. The biggest thing I think we should look at right now, and why Bossman's still very much in this fight, is Fatinator's block is lower as well. Not only Fatinator's head. There we go.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. Fatinator counter though. Bossman got a little too overzealous. The problem with Bossman is I think he should be really patient right now, because just like you said, Cyrus, the stamina advantage with Conor is insane in this game.
It really is, and he's getting like hurt on everything that lands. Any singular shot that gets past that block is causing problems right now for Bossman. Jesus, man. I mean, he's done really good to catch him and come back into it, but Fatinator's just something else right now.
Yeah, look at Dustin's head health now. Now it looks different, Roger.
Yeah, now his is lower. Yeah, I think it's because Bossman, you know, he got a little too happy rocks in this round, and
he's not getting out
by Conor.
He's not getting out, Roger.
Yeah, he's not getting out.
Oh my!
Very hard to get outside control in this game.
Oh my God.
And Fatinator's obviously a elite player. He's got the sprawl though.
Yeah. Look at his head health. It's really bad right now.
It is.
Bad.
Obviously,
if anything, Bossman needs to go to the next round.
Exactly, man. The longer he can last, the better, to be honest with you. I mean, Dustin always hits hard. His power translates, you know, even when he's tired. But this is terrible, bro. Even with only 35 seconds left, there's not long to survive. He does manage to stop the posture up once, but he can't move, Jay.
He's not going to let him move. And look how much stamina Conor has compared to Dustin. Like, this is so insane to see.
I mean, it's because of all the damage he took in that first round, and he had a. I think he should have, you know, he should have calmed down. Like he was throwing so much at Conor's block. I will say this: ever since the update, the stamina has been better. I will admit, they definitely fixed the stamina. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely better than day one. 100%. It's not even close. Right now, it's getting much better. What a straight.
Absolutely. Got him hurt. Intelligently pulls away from that one, Jay, because he almost overcommitted. Oh, my God! Got caught anyway.
Oh my goodness, that head movement from Boss Man protecting his block. Oh my goodness, man. This is a good fight. Yeah. Too many exchanges when you're, that was, man, Fat had the right game plan going into that. He fought perfect fight, damn near. Not really, but, it was he was smart the way he played that. He ended up with more stamina and was able to, in these later rounds, just let his hands go. It didn't matter what Dustin did. He can't get touched at that point.
Dang. That's a great fight, and Boss Man didn't do horrible, but like he gave him stamina early. Conor had not even just a little bit more stamina, a lot more stamina than him in that fight.
He gave him too much stamina. Yeah, like that's why I say that first round he's punched his block too much. Like now that they've nerfed the stamina a little bit, now finally, block breaking isn't gonna be as prevalent. It's still kind of possible, obviously, it's still there, but like now. We're not gonna see these round ones where we're seeing like 1,000 punches at somebody's block, and round 2 they have no block, right? At least we did see Fatinator had less block, but Poirier's stamina was so low, and Fatinator was able to do enough damage where it didn't even matter now. No. It don't even matter now. Like my block is gone, but you ain't got no head health, and you got no stamina.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, shout out Boss Man making that a really interesting fight. But Fatinator and new and still, I don't know which way you want to call it, but he's the goddamn Xbox champion.
And still undefeated.
Still undefeated, yeah, absolutely right, my man. An incredible start to tonight's event. Obviously, all of the guys that get in the chat early get to witness the first fight. If you didn't know on the Grand Prix, like I say, that title fight kicking off the cards always leads to an incredible start, and it really sets the pace for the entirety of these Grand Prix. These next two guys are going to try to live up to that former hype, and I expect them to be able to. It is between BFAP Kante and Playboy Drew. An interesting matchup between two guys that can do it all, but I feel like these guys are about to meet it out on the feet. Dustin, Conor again.
I mean, this is the matchup for strikers. I guess we're getting nothing but strikers today, which
I like that. Yeah, we're here for that.
Here for that. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Now I will say, Conor red shorts, ew.
Yeah, they should have never gave people the freedom to do stuff like this.
Wear red shorts one time actually against Dustin.
Did
or was it Dustin for the red shorts?
I may have been Dustin who wear red shorts.
Red shorts never.
I think Conor had on green shorts when he got put out.
I like the green shorts Conor better.
It matches him like it.
Yeah.
Hey, they should never gave people freedom. I'm telling you, should never gave it.
I wanted the freedom to put the champ belt on anyone. I didn't want all the colors. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Here we are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kante's really trying to play this long game right now. He's trying to make Playboy Drew overextend, catch him with a little pull straight. He's looked at it 2 or 3 times in the opening minute of this fight. I don't know if you've seen something on previous footage, but he definitely seems to feel like he has the advantage on the outside. Inside, you can see Playboy's kind of lighting him up a little bit there.
Yeah, striking looked nice so far, especially with these body shots. He's fighting well. He just need to keep doing what he's doing, keep his composure, Roger.
Yeah, I think Conte needs to throw a lead hook to the head, then to the body. That is a combo that Dustin has. It's pretty fast, and it would stop a little bit of the forward motion of Conor, because Conor keeps leaning toward the lead hook, right? He'll throw and then lead, throw then lead, right? So
yeah,
at least even if he pulls, you'll still have the second punch and it'll hit his body. You see, that was a nice slip from Dustin, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, because every time he lands, he slips to the left side because he's anticipating a straight. So you're right. If he throw that lead hook,
he's obviously got a preset moveset in his head.
Wow.
That was nice head movement from Conte. But yeah, when people come in with like a style like that where they're conditioned to do things, it's hard for them to stop. That means they have a strong pattern that seems to work. As long as you make the adjustment, they have to make an adjustment now. Right. And a lot of times some guys just aren't good at making adjustments. They go in, they fight one way, and you're able to get them to fight outside of that.
Oh,
I like what I'm seeing from Conte, though. The forward movement, he should keep going forward.
Exactly.
He's finding way more success when he goes forward. It's getting McGregor to just fight outside himself.
Yeah, he's having a real problem entering the pocket, is like what I'm seeing here. Like every time he tries to get in the pocket, he's having problems. When he's in there, doing okay. When he's all the way out, once again, it's like a green light, red light sort of system, where he's getting chewed up in the middle ground. Connor's got that sniping kind of approach with Playboy Drew, but on the inside, Kante's just kind of choosing better shots for the most part.
Whoa!
I agree. I think Conte should be a little more patient on the outside. That will prevent him from getting touched as much. And on top of that, he's wasting a lot of stamina because every time Connor throws, it's like he feels like he got thrown. That's why his stamina's so low. He keeps replying. You don't have to respond every time.
Exactly.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness!
Good counters though.
Yeah, intelligently pressuring him as well, not letting him off the hook at all. J-Dime, 8 seconds left. Oh.
Now why would it? Oh, he should let it go. But now why?
Listen, I'm telling you, man. People think that like I'm glad they fixed the stamina a little bit, at least the much they did, because it's really gonna expose the block breaking. Because he's trying to block break it, but look at his stamina. If this guy can fight like Fadinator fought in the last fight with Connor, he could win the fight because he has more stamina with Connor. That should never happen.
No,
that should never happen. That should never. You should never let that happen. Like that's a problem. Like you should never let Connor have more stamina than you.
So
You're
not wrong, man. You're not wrong. The only thing I'd say is in the difference in this one is that he seems to have taken more damage, Conor McGregor, than of course Fadinator had, and that damage could play a factor because it's not going to take too many more for Kante to put him out.
Oh,
it's actually my.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice counter.
He's throwing so much. He's just throwing a lot at this point, which I don't know why. He had a good patient pressure at first. Now he's just throwing a lot. That's what got him counter right there. He should stick to going forward with the patient pressure that he had instead of just throwing a lot. There we go. Like he trying to counter him.
And that's the thing. I mean, Playboy Drew technically should have the advantage on the feet, to be quite honest with you, because he is a striker through and through, whereas Kante was a former grappler turned striker. Now he's kind of like a, trying to be a full mixed martial arts fighter, and it's been working very, very well for him. But Playboy's a guy that, like, I've never seen him shoot a takedown, I don't think, Yeah.
Well, I will say this, when you're a striker and you're used to fighting like other good strikers, it can throw you off when somebody does unorthodox things like just throw a 10-piece combo.
Trust.
It will throw you.
Trust.
What Conte's doing is, I'm not gonna say it's smart. I think it's dumb, but at the same time, it's working. So why should he stop?
Exactly.
It's working.
Nice.
Start throwing a lot, right?
Oh my!
It's like
hey, he may end this.
It's over. It's over.
1, 2.
He survived. How did he survive that?
That's the heart of Connor. I don't know how he survived that, but now
survived that.
There it is.
Dustin gotta have patient pressure. He can't.
Oh my
God! There you go. Take your time.
There you
go. It's actually over now, though. It's over.
It's over. Now it's over. No way he gets up this time.
Bro, he does, and that was with the camera being fucked.
Oh
no! Don't do it to us,
Doctor. The doctor. No, don't stop the fight,
us.
Doctor.
Don't stop the fight. Come on.
No, they're gonna let it go. They're gonna let it go. That's good. That's good.
I think if the stamina is there, right?
Yeah.
Keep it going. Yeah.
That's right. If the stamina's there, the fight's still going. The stamina disappears. That shit's done.
We're good. Though. Let him fight, man.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, we're good. We're good. Come on, Ali. Wow. I would have fake glove touched him. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a Grand Prix. Hey, we already touched gloves earlier. I don't need to touch your glove again.
What you trying to do? You trying to put your block off? All the morals are gone.
Exactly.
Well, Kante at this stage in the fight seems to be firmly in the driver's seat.
His block is gone.
It's done.
It's like,
dang, there's nothing you can do.
That's it. God damn, that's it.
Over.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I don't even know what to say there. I feel like he maybe if he would have moved his head more, but even then he was using his head movement. He just can't. I think he maybe was leaning into too many hooks. That could have been another thing too.
I'll be honest. I just think he was ducking too much. Like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Humble, like our friend Humble, our brother Humble in the chat said during that fight, Kante has those 2-3 punch combinations that can end a fight on a moment's notice, and he's right, man. He is absolutely right. Like. He just constantly cycles those 2-3 punch combinations with variation, trying to make you make a mistake and slip or duck or pull in at the wrong time. And he was able to kind of catch Playboy Drew in that you know, in that, and ultimately he walks away with a victory. Moves on to the next stage now. You can see that he will be the fighter that takes on FSK Fadinator in the first fight of the next round of this entire Grand Prix. We are going to move on very, very swiftly after another entertaining bout, J-Dime, and it's going to be FSK Driz up against Zesty Stomps.
Zesty Stomps.
Yes, my man, yes. No, I don't know if I think we might have called one of Zesty's fights in the past, in the last Grand Prix. Obviously a little bit newer, but started making a run towards the end of the season. But one guy that definitely needs little to no introduction is the one and only FSK Driz. He has been a terror on the division for a little while. When he's able to keep himself in active competition, he does cause problems throughout. With that striking that the FSK boys bring, he's one of the guys that more encapsulates the flow state part of their gym name than most. It'll be interesting to see if Zesty Stomps is going to be able to rise to the occasion, because of course this is probably his toughest test to date.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's killing me not to make a joke right now.
Not is killing you.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie, I hope he wins.
Yeah.
I hope we gotta keep saying Zesty Stomps all night. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, Zesty is the name of the camp. I am just going to call him Stomp from here, but we try to give those Zesty's actually the camp.
Zesty is the camp. Okay.
We got Zesty Stomps and Zesty Smoke. Those are the two in it.
Zesty.
Hey, I hope they make it far.
We gotta say that all. So we gotta say that all night.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say this all night.
Zesty with the knockout.
Man, I wonder how many times we're gonna see Connor Dustin tonight.
All night.
A lot.
All night. I think we're gonna see this.
This first round is probably mostly going to be Connor v. Dustin.
Be a better matchup. Like I would, you know what's crazy? Call me crazy, but I'd rather have Gaethje in this situation. He hits harder, I think, right? Doesn't he hit harder?
I mean, neither one of these are my pick, to be honest with you. I mean, I picked Dustin over Connor, to be quite honest with you. I just prefer using him personally, but I don't know. We have a lot of fights.
Matchup. Like if somebody picks Connor, I'd rather have Dustin for the reach. You know, there's a few things I feel like Dustin, or you know, the problem with Dustin, as good as he is, he has short arms, and Connor has long noodle arms. So like, it's harder for you to get in. That's why I feel like a lot of people found trouble with against Connor. You know, especially like even Conte in the beginning had some trouble with it. I think the reach is an issue sometimes.
It most certainly can be. You know, like you say, that reach accompanied by the speed, right? Like he's so goddamn fast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Driz, man, like he's actually like Stomps is kind of impressing me in some of the combinations he's choosing right now, but Driz just looks so comfortable. It looks like he's just trying to download his opponents and fire up those combinations while slowly working the body. If Stomps continues this way, though, it's going to be very hyper-competitive. You know, he's not giving up that stamina advantage. He's moving out of range, Jay. He's finding opportunities to catch him with straights and jabs at the edge of his range.
Yeah. Big Zesty isn't doing a bad job in this fight right now, Roger.
Yeah, I like what Zesty's doing, man. He's fighting the correct fight. You know, I will say, I like the body jab from Connor and the teeps. I think Connor should stick to that. I don't like the range that Connor's fighting at all. This is not where you should be with Connor. You have such long arms. Why do you want to be this close?
He want to be in a phone booth.
Hey, you know, to each his own. I mean, you know, I guess. I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, you could definitely get countered by Zesty. I hope Zesty hits him with a 5-piece here up close. I am rooting for Zesty. I am very biased. Don't care.
You said I'm very biased.
Oh, shit. Well.
Oh, I don't know. Big Zesty looking bad right now.
Please.
Oh.
Driz is stomping him out. He is.
Oh my.
Right, depend. Whoa. I think that, quite honestly, he did, you know, good job for the most part, but now he's shooting for like an ankle pick at the end of the round. I don't think wrestling up against Driz is probably his best bet. Driz has like that lights out takedown defense. Now, granted, I haven't seen much of Stomp's grapple in the past, so maybe you know something I don't, you know. But
you know,
I'll have to see.
maybe
he was doing well until that rock, you know.
Yeah. I think it's because he just kind of, it's kind of hard to fight Connor. As much as I was saying I don't like the range he's fighting at, Connor does fight well in the pocket. It's not like he's bad in the pocket, honestly. And it's working, right? It's up to Zesty to make an adjustment. I think an elbow probably help him while he's throwing combos.
Oh, man, Roger, you're not going to get your wish, man. Big Zesty about to lose. Yeah, it's about to be over.
Come on, Zesty.
No, it's...
Down, bro.
Driz is going to start walking him down.
I know, Driz is not respecting his space.
Oh!
It's done.
Yeah, he's got to stop ducking.
Oh, it's over for Big Zesty, man. It's over. Yeah, it's over. And Driz goes to the next round. It's over.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Look, this is one of the things now. Since the update, uppercuts are a little bit more OP, and people are still ducking like hell, bro. Like, it's not just throwing body shots you need to worry about.
Uppercuts were already good.
No, they were already good, yeah.
Yeah, they were already good. Oh, why I didn't even know they buffed it.
Yeah.
To be honest, if they buffed it, that was ridiculous. Did not need to be buffed. They were perfectly fine. Like, if anything, buff the jab, please.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, another Flow State King, Faithful, managed to move on to the next stage of this entire competition. The left-hand side of the bracket is drawing to a close. We have EK Warrior up against KM Caliber in the next bout.
Oh, it's a good match.
Very fun matchup. Yeah, I like both of the ways that these guys fight. I feel like, especially with where they're placed. You got Warrior that made one hell of a run towards the end of last season. Jay, he was ranked number 3 by the end of the entire thing. And he's going up against Caliber, who has been one of the veterans of the scene for a very, very long time. He has not been as active as of recently, but was still able to climb into the top 12 by the end of the season. So, obviously, it doesn't get more game than EK Warrior and KM Caliber when you're talking about all-round talent on that Xbox division.
Am I tripping, or did him and Caliber fight? Did they fight recently, or was it Warrior versus Trixie?
Warrior v Trixie, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's when he had a good performance. Yeah, I like the way Warrior fights, especially recently. He's looked real good.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the Elite Kings, one of the very first camps formed on this game, period, back in the day, along with like T4H and a few of the others. But they've been around for a very long time, and they're still producing top talent. Warrior, obviously, one of the most recent renditions of that. He's probably going to be the betting favorite from recency bias at absolute least. He's performing fantastically every step of the way through. Caliber, like I say, is a very, very credible threat to the entirety of his run here this evening, though. They are just getting lobbied up, so we are just waiting for a couple of seconds. But while we do that, I just wanted to take a quick glance across to the right-hand side of the bracket. Now, Roger and Jay, man, when we start out this next side, there is so many top fights that it's a bit crazy, but I'm really, really intrigued to see BFAT mix-ups up against Regicide Hayes Fran. Mix-ups has obviously been performing phenomenally recently, and Hayes Fran for me is a guy that, depending on which version of him shows up, he could beat anybody. It's just which version of him shows up here this evening.
Yeah. The real question is, are we gonna get Connor Dustin again?
Yes, I got money line. Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's the real question. Is that what we're about to see again?
We're going to see it again for sure.
I tell you what, I can actually find out while these guys are lobbying up. Well, that will be happening, Cal. If it takes too long, I imagine that Warrior is all going to be good. But what was the picks? He bagged Islam, Dustin. Yeah, I think these guys are Dustin and Connor again. So you were
every time.
I think you were right with that one. I tell you what I'm going to do, because of course we cannot wait out too long. We are going to probably move on to the next one if they are ready and raring to go while these guys get all set up. Okay, here it is. So mix-ups up against Hey, it's Fran. Now, of course, Warrior is not there at the moment, which is seemingly what's causing the delay. He has been available throughout, so we're going to give him a little bit of time, and we will continue on with the rest of this first stage. Of course, he has up until that point. Otherwise, Caliber will get a bye through to the next round, which I'm sure he will be pretty happy about, being able to walk out there. But BFAT mix-ups and Hey, it's Fran just getting set up at the moment, I do believe. do apologize on the short delays. I think it's maybe due to the pace that these guys have been fighting.
I mean, it's a great card. You know, there's been nothing but finishes, wars. You know, people getting punched in the face. I mean, no grappling. That's why. You know, that's what we should be happy.
You're not wrong, man. Look, there is a reason though that we tell these guys to all get ready about 3 fights before, you know, your fight is due. It's because fights can move very quick. You know, of course there can be 15 minutes scheduled. But they may only run 1 or 2 minutes. I mean, we've seen some of these guys, even on tonight. Oh, I went through to the wrong one. Well, on the entirety of the card tonight, many of these guys have got knockouts in the first couple of minutes of a fight, right? So you can't really blink when it comes to these live cards. People are really performing. It brings the best or the worst out of different people. You know, and ultimately, you've got to be prepared and ready to go. Now, the good news is that Mix-Ups and his opponent, Fran, are absolute eternal professionals, and they are ready to go. So we are going to skip across to them. I think we're getting a different fight here. I think.
We're getting a different fight. Okay, hold on. Let me sit up now. Okay, finally.
I mean, I don't want to curse it here, but I think these are the picks. You know, I think they are.
Dustin and Fazeev. Okay. This is a tough fight for Fazeev, but at the same time, it's definitely possible. It's definitely a good matchup, but I think it's a tougher fight for Fazeev than Dustin.
Okay, this is interesting. Because do you think Fiziev is going to use those leg kicks, Roger, or just keep it hands?
I think it depends on the kind of fight Dustin gives him. You know, doesn't Dustin have steel? No, he don't have steel checks.
I think Fiziev does.
Yeah, Fiziev does. I think it just depends on the kind of fight Dustin gives him. But from the looks of it, it looks like he just wants to box, which I'm not opposed to with Fiziev. Fiziev can box. I think Dustin's a better boxer, but you can.
Man, I would have picked Connor if I was there to only box. I'm gonna be real.
Same, you know. I like how he's poking with the jab. Problem is, the jab is not that strong in this game, and you see how he's trading a jab for a hook. That's why I say the lead hook is just the best punch in the game. Just is. You can jab at the same range you can hook for some people sometimes. Actually, I think all the time. I'm pretty sure it's the same range, unless they fix it.
Yeah, there are slightly different jabs between stationary and moving jabs and the like. So it can add variance to it, but you are right. You know, I mean, let's be real. You don't want to trade with a jab with fucking anything, man. A jab is to find your range. It's, you know, to maybe tenderize that nose a little bit, but yeah, you not normally knocking too many people out with that thing. Mix-Ups for me is obviously going to be the more veteran fighter here. He's definitely been having the better of a run recently. But like I said, Hates Fran, when he performs, when he's on, he really does cause problems for absolutely everybody. He's getting the better of the damage early, J-Dime, which could play dividends as they move into the later rounds. But it's the patience, the feints that's doing so goddamn well for him right now.
Oh my! Already?
That was beautiful from Fran. Fran got him.
No, he ended a match. He ended that.
Wow.
That was beautiful. See, imagine if the jab was really good. Oh my gosh. Like, he was using the jab and he got him to keep slipping, and then he just started throwing hooks. Then he started throwing elbows. And then he caught him off guard. He was throwing the jab so much. It was getting him to jump or bite on it. And he was able to set him up for the hook instead of just spamming hooks. Okay, you know, because that's what the meta is right now for some reason.
For some reason.
I like to keep it being. All right, I'm sorry. I don't like to lie to you guys. Okay, I like to tell the truth here.
Man, like I said, I mean, it all depends on which version of him shows up. It looks like the best version of him showed up in that fight right there. I hate Fran getting the upset victory over BFAP's Mix-Ups. I'm actually a little bit shocked, Jay. I'm still kind of a little bit stunned.
Yeah, he made that easier than it should have. On paper,
yeah,
it was not supposed to be like that on paper. But,
I mean, he had a beautiful game plan. He was using the jab, made him bite on the jab. He kept slipping, caught him with some hooks, rocked him, hit him with an elbow. Like, you know, Dustin kept slipping. He kept trying to slip. I think he slipped into an elbow at one point. Like I said, he just, you know, he was ready. He got him to bite on the jab, you know. Dustin should have used his jab more, but he was so worried about throwing hooks in the pocket, you know, and then he was trying to slip hook. You know, he's trying to do everything that is the meta, which I don't blame him. It works. But Fran had a great game plan, got him the bite on the jab, and capitalized on it.
No, absolutely, man, absolutely. Couldn't have asked for a better performance from that man right there. He did phenomenally, and punched his way into the next, and relatively untouched. He's going to be mentally clear. J-Dime, he didn't have to go through a 15-minute war and spend all of his kind of concentration on that fight. He just kind of performed out of his socks, to be quite honest with you. And I'm interested to see who's going to be fighting him next. And in order to find that out, Jay, we're going to have to go through to two Kingsmen at the moment, as we are going to see a matchup between KM Intro and KM Fonty. Now, introspectively, stepped in a little bit on short notice for this fight. He is... Do you know what? Everything I said about Fran is the same, I would say, about Intro. It's which version of him shows up here this evening. He can fucking destroy people, Jay, but he can also just get dog walked by somebody he shouldn't, so...
Yeah, he's Donald Cerrone. He's Donald. I'm going to be real, right? So, no, Intro is... I used to always say in UFC 4 he had a great style I like to see, right? But for some reason, when the lights get bright, when he faces someone good, he just folds like a chair, fold like a pretzel. That just happens. So I want to. That's always been the thing. He always had potential. When it matters, he just doesn't show up like Donald Cerrone, Roger.
I mean, these are the brightest lights. This is prime time. So are we getting an official prediction from J-Dime saying that Intro's gonna lose?
No, I want him. No, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. I want him to do good. I'm just saying he has to overcome that hump where he'll tell you himself, big moments, he fold. You know what I'm saying? That's something he has to overcome.
Okay.
Well, make sure to get your predictions in if you haven't already. A lot of people getting paid out nicely on Hey It's Fran a second ago. They touched them up, Roger. Starting out quickly, I don't think there's going to be much of a feeling out process between these two teammates, long-term teammates, and all-round veterans.
Yeah, I'm curious I'm always curious how fights go with teammates because they should know each other, right? They should know how each other fights, how they work, and I'm curious what tools they decide to bring out, what they think will work.
He's opening up some lead
I like
body.
the range that Connor's keeping right now.
Yeah.
He's fighting at a good range.
Oh.
She uses jab and teeps him over. Just to keep Dustin at range and honest, because I think he's letting him in the pocket too easy. Just kind of letting him just walk in.
The thing for me, right, is that Intro is not using somebody like... He's not using somebody like Anthony Pettis here, Jay. And I always feel like that's to his deficit. He gets a little flashy sometimes when he gets a little bit ahead. The fact he kind of has to keep it fundamental with Dustin, I feel will play to his favor. If he doesn't throw a kick in boxing range again, then yeah, I think that's the case.
I think it's a gift and a curse for him. So I think a lot of Intro's game is with the kicks, him being creative, all of that, right? You're taking that weapon away from him, right? Mm-hmm. So it's taking away a lot of his toolbox, but it forces him to have to be disciplined. So it's a gift and a curse, Roger.
I tend to look at things like that as just a curse. And the reason why is because it's like Tony, right? Tony, as good as he is, had no fundamentals. So toward the end of his career, when he couldn't rely on what, Intro would rely on, all those fancy kicks, the fancy style, you force him to fight. He's fighting a different kind of fight that he's not used to fighting. It's right now he's losing, in my opinion, because he doesn't really. It looks like he's fighting outside his wheelhouse. He's getting countered a lot. He's getting punched in between his strikes. He's throwing kicks in boxing range. He's doing a lot of the wrong things. To me, it seems Fonty seems more sharp and more prepared for this. Look how clean Fonty looks right now. He's winning these exchanges. What I will say though, this is the first Conor Poirier fight we've seen where Poirier had more stamina than Conor.
Yeah, finally, right? Because like I don't know what the other Dustin Poiriers were doing earlier.
They were firing too much, man. I think actually, this is the crazy thing, right? I don't feel like what you're saying is wrong with EK Fonty, and he is looking very clean here. But that's what's meant to happen with Conor McGregor in the first round. Like even against Dustin. And Intro is starting to try and glide, and he is trying to work that body. And honestly, if he can just try to avoid taking too much more damage at the end of this round.
How many? Hey, no. Hey, not pulling after someone throws 3 hooks in a row. It has to be a war crime, Roger. Nah.
It was like 4 of them bitches and one of them landed. I would have been mad. But it's like I told you earlier. Remember I told you, Cyrus? When somebody come in here throwing a bunch of bullshit, it's gonna catch you because you're not ready for the bullshit. You think he gonna throw some regular shit? He throws some bullshit. He's like, oh, what the?
100%,
You're not expecting 4 hooks. Who throws 4 hooks in a row? Like
we've all been there, bro. You can't defend against what they're doing if they don't know what they're doing. You know, you can't predict. You can't predict it if they don't even know.
It works, you know, like, okay. If it works, it works.
Yep. This is. I'm not gonna lie. Forget Conor stamina right now. If Conor keeps winning the damage, that stamina not gonna mean nothing.
No, you're
That's
right.
a fact. I also agree with that. I think Conor's not going to the body enough. He should use his teeps. Conor has great kicks. He should throw more kicks, you know?
For me, I think that this next minute and a half, Roger, is really what it all comes down to, because you can see Intro's now trying to turn it up. He's now trying to put himself in a dominant position in this fight. Eats an uppercut right there, though, and some of those trades are not going his way. Oh!
None of them are going his way.
Yeah, like the body work, I think he was hunting for it too much. It was too obvious. He should have mixed it up just a little bit more and traded right there. He got caught in the trade right there. But you know, I think that's why those uppercuts kept landing there. Is because he's a little too obvious with it. He should mix it up to the body more. Because I like the body work. It's definitely sapping the stamina. Conor is definitely going to help him in the long run. You know, especially against Conor. You know, I think the problem is he was fishing for it a little too much. Oh, he got split countered. See, now he's throwing like, you know, combos that he's got memorized. You know. And like I said, people who fight like that, it's easy to kind of get them out the rhythm because they're so used to fighting one way. Once you make the adjustment of what they're doing, you make them think it becomes a much harder fight for them when they fight like that.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
It's actually kind of
equalizing. Slipping. You see, he keeps slipping after he throws. He can win, but he's still gonna do it. You keep leaning to that. Yeah, exactly. He's becoming predictable because he keeps doing it.
Oh wow, that's it. That's it.
Oh, it's it. He did a spinneroni.
No way. Somehow.
Oh, that's great defense. No, that's great defense. I actually.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh boy. He dodged more punches on the ground than he did on the feet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know how he did it, but you know. But I like the body work from Poirier. Intro should go back to that. Just mix it up. That way he can not get hit with an uppercut. Because you know, and now at this point the fight.
Oh, and he gets hit with uppercut. He gets hit with uppercut.
Yeah, I was like,
he gets hit with the uppercut.
He didn't see it. I feel like he just didn't see it. You know, because he was like getting hit with it so much. Even when he wasn't going to the body, he was getting hit with it. And I was like, damn. You know, like I said, I feel like people. They come in, a lot of guys come in and they have like a preset combos, a preset style when they come in to fight. And it's hard for them to adjust. And what you saw there was Fonte adjusted, started throwing a bunch of uppercuts, and Intro just never adjusted. He just kept getting hit by it. He just didn't see it, you know. You gotta pay attention to what the other guy's doing. If he's throwing uppercuts at you like that, then mix it up a little bit better or be ready for the uppercut, you know?
No, you are not wrong at all, my man. You're not wrong at all. The good news for KM, at least, is that one of their guys made it through to the next stage, and that is KM Fonte, as he punches his way through to the next stage up against Regicide's Hey It's Fran. The next matchup now is not going to be NBKT up against Iron Domingo. I believe that EK Warrior and KM Caliber is now ready, so we are going to skip back to them. I'm glad that we didn't get to miss this one. This was one of those fights, Jay, that quite looking forward to.
The fight I've been waiting for. I really want to see this fight. This is one of the fights. This may be the fight I'm looking forward to the most right now.
Well, I'll tell you one other thing as well there, guys. You can always count on my guy, KM Caliber, one of the fucking OGs of the community, go in with somebody a little bit different. Oh, no, did he switch it up? I hate you so much. He's sitting on him for the entire time. No, he's probably not going Dustin, though. Unless he is. You're going to make me
he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing Dustin. Hey, same fight Roger, it's been the same fight all day. It's not going to change. It's not changing now.
I'm not gonna lie. Like there are other good matchups for Conor. I think people like to play it safe.
I can't believe you did it to me.
Yeah.
I think people are just playing it safe because they're, you can use like, in my opinion, you can use the Jalen Turner.
Yeah, bro, those shorts just pissed me off by Dustin. My bad. I just got upset just now. Oh my. Why are you wearing Brazil-colored shorts here?
Caliber's disappointed me immensely. Although Warrior did disappear and caused a bit of a delay, I now kind of hope he's able to at least do some damage and punish him for switching up from Dan Hooker at the very, very end.
All right, this is the first time we've seen someone actually try to wrestle. Oh, he got up.
Surprising.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay.
This is smart.
Nice.
The reason why it's smart to me is because against someone like Warrior, I think you gotta make it a dirty fight. You have to mix in the takedown. He already showed he could take him down. That makes the hands even better, Cyrus.
Oh, he stuffed it. Oh my goodness. Good take.
It just draws their hands down, makes them think about something a little bit different. Conor McGregor, of course, easily defending right now, has managed to take the center of that cage, started to work the body. That's where Warrior does his best work, is on the feet. We've seen it time and time again. But now he's worrying about the takedown, like Jay was saying. You can see those hands fluttering down, trying to defend takedowns that are not coming. And as a result, he's getting punched in the face a little bit as well, Roger.
Yeah. He's letting Conor punch him in the body a little too much, in my opinion. But I do like the way Caliber's fighting, though. I think Caliber's fighting a good fight. He should stay close. I think he should just stay close as close as possible to Conor, because it's obvious EK Warrior is looking for body shots, and he's doing it at the right range where it's harder for you to touch him after he touches your body. And EK Warrior is doing a good job moving his head, even though he's still getting hit too, but EK Warrior is fighting a good fight as well. This is still pretty even in my opinion.
This is a really good fight right now. EK Warrior is doing such a good job with these body shots. You're right.
Yeah, this is, in my opinion, the most fun fight we've seen so far already. It's very technical.
Oh, nice. This is what Cheeto need to do if he want any success with Sean. Make it a fight. Why are we fighting at Sean's range? You know what I'm saying? At least, like, what was the game plan? I know this is a whole different fight, but what was the game plan, Roger? Why didn't he try to make it a dirty fight?
I don't know. Thought he could go band for band with him like that, I guess. I don't know.
He thought he could out kickbox him. That's what we thought here.
Oh, that was perfect. That was such a perfect punch. It was like that. Like literally hit him at the end of the range right there. I would not trade with Conor right now when your head is low. While it's this low, I would not trade. You gotta let yourself recover a little bit first. Got dropped. Nice. Okay, he's getting a little outside of himself. You slow down.
One of the most cerebral
fights. I like the patience for EK Warrior. EK Warrior stayed very composed, even though he faced a little bit of adversity on the takedowns at first. He's staying very composed right now.
There it is.
Oh my, yeah, there it is. Oh my.
Hey, that was beautiful. Beautiful. A nice block counter. Oh my goodness.
Too clean with it.
I like EK Warrior's patience right now. Yeah. That's what's winning him this fight, is the patience. He's not rushing nothing.
Bro. Yeah, he does things in his own sweet-ass time, and that's why we had to have a delay, of course, with his fight actually happening, and it's also why Caliber's now having a bit of an issue getting this man frustrated, because he operates on his own time, J-time, and you can see it right here. EK Warrior, too slick with it. Caliber's going to have to pull out some of those tricky KM kind of bag of tricks that they have to kind of turn it around a little bit now, because he's really going to start to feel himself after that stun. Oh, there it is.
And now here we... Good composure after getting stunned. But yeah, you see why Caliber has a lot of respect for striking. He started the match off going for a takedown. Like, you're not just about to kickbox with EK Warrior the whole match, Roger.
Yeah. I love that lead body hook that EK Warrior's throwing in, because he's throwing it at literally the perfect range. He really is. It's landing, and I don't think Caliber sees it. Because I haven't seen Caliber really throw an uppercut to try to catch him. Yeah, this is the range you should be fighting out of.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
And then the body shots.
Warrior's impressing right now. He has to get careful not to get overzealous for the first time this evening.
Almost made a mistake there.
Keeps chopping at that leg as well,
Yeah,
man.
That leg kick is money right now.
Yeah, that little calf kick.
K Warrior needs to slow down. He's getting a little overzealous. He's winning the fight. He's doing a good job, but he doesn't see the leg kick, and he's kind of just fighting outside of himself a little bit. It's like he's getting excited because he's got the drop, and he's clearly winning. There we go. Nice leg check, and he gets his own leg kick back.
Yeah.
Uses the retreat as well. Now he's back into it. A momentary lapse of judgment or lack of concentration from Warrior seems to have absolutely passed as he starts to tune in and land combinations again. Working the body, working the head health.
I'm telling you,
Yes,
Remember does not see it. He is yet to block it or throw another.
that thing is money.
Drop it at least.
There it is.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
Goodness.
No, why?
No, he's wild. He's way wild. Way to self-sabotage yourself when you're winning. Oh, nice.
There you go.
You know what's crazy? I don't think he meant to throw a body kick from there.
Probably not, because that was.
Yeah.
I messed him up. If he didn't throw that body kick,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have got dropped right there.
Yeah, he would have been out here styling still, but body kicks in boxing ranges, it's like when somebody throws a head kick and you see somebody duck it. You know, you get that same feeling of fuck. It's gone the wrong way.
Nice.
Oof.
He does not see that body. He keeps landing.
Man.
Nice pull.
Yeah. Thank you for not letting it land like these other people did earlier.
Well, I think other people were just ducking into it. They're blocking it. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm talking about when someone threw 4 in a row earlier. That's what I'm talking about. That one.
He's fighting at such a good range, good footwork. He's backing up what he needs to.
Oh.
I don't know how that rocked him.
Man.
Oh my god. First of all, that should have rocked him. No overhand.
That overhand should have rocked him. That was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, Warrior's fighting a great fight right now. I think he's getting a little too overzealous. That's why he's getting countered. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, his head health is not looking good, but he just isn't getting rocked as much as Dustin. And I think it's because Dustin's stamina is so low, but his head health is pretty low. I'm not gonna lie. EK Warrior needs to be a little more patient, I think. I think he's getting a little too excited, you know, because he's winning. But he is fighting a great fight.
Yeah, I mean, he has painted the canvas with Dustin's blood right there.
Yeah.
I suppose he got a little cut himself, but like I've seen Dustin's face, man. It is beaten and swollen right now. I mean, look how much of a stamina advantage he has with Connor as well. God, man.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, here we go.
It's the body shots, man. It's the body shots, and then he's dropped them a couple times, you know.
I've heard that Connor just did all cardio and powerlifting when he was in the film Roadhouse, and he's come back better than ever, man. He, technically was not drug tested before this bout, and he should have been. We apologize.
Oh my god.
Are you saying Jake Gyllenhaal got him prepared for this fight?
I think that he did, man. I think that he did. He went all cardio. He's quite clearly in the best shape of his life. Some people say it's supplements. Other people say that it's something a little more. But Conor McGregor dialed in and looking to take heads here.
Potatoes, man. They got.
Oh my god.
Ireland, man.
Oh my god.
Oh. Listen. I'm about to keep this so real. Like Caliber's really good, but he beat the dog shit out of him. Like we're like real. Oh,
yeah, he did. Beat the dog. I mean,
no.
Woo. But we have people in the chat, and I don't know if this is necessarily true, but if you didn't know Warrior, he is by far one of the biggest dark horses of this competition. And I actually feel, right, Jay, that the setup of this entire thing kind of almost favors somebody like him as well, where he came out and he had a great performance right there. He made some mistakes, and he now has the ability to address those mistakes and come into the next one with a little bit more composure and just continue to work on it. Like, Warrior's a guy that learns on the job every time. You see it in his performances. I think that this entire kind of format could actually live to benefit him, although he does have a very, very tough fight up in that next round up against FSK Driggs.
Man, the striking gives people trouble. Like, that's what I thought about EK Warrior. Like, his range management was good. That body hook, that lead body hook, Caliber never seen it. Like, he's the dark horse for a reason. He can really win this.
Yeah,
Well,
it's me or because I've watched EK Warrior fight a few times. To me, it seems like he's getting better every time we see him.
I agree. Completely and utterly, man. Completely and utterly. Look, guys, it's been an interesting old event so far. We are approaching, I believe this is our 8th or 9th fight now. Or 7th fight, even, sorry. Is that right? Either way, yes, it is our 7th fight. We have NBK Tia up against Iron Domingo, and I think this is a good opportunity. I don't know if you guys saw, but we are now running a Primetime Fantasy League for picks. So people get 5 picks within certain, kind of qualifying criteria. NBK Tia was one of my picks. He was ranked, I believe, within the top 10. He was a decent pickup. I'm interested to see how he performs here this evening, as he's going up against a guy in Iron Domingo. And if you guys don't know, he went 0-5 on the unaired, and then he came back.
Oh my goodness.
He came back, bro, and I think he's on a 6-fight win streak now.
Oh, okay. See, I was about to say.
I ain't gonna lie. 0-5 is insane.
Hey, that's
Did he
insane.
hiatus, or did he just go straight 0-5 and then 6-0? Like
Yeah, something like that's exactly right, bro. You went 5 fights on a bounce, and then obviously I think he took like a week or 2 off, came back, like trained with some of the guys in the server, came back looking better than ever,
Hey, that's what it takes sometimes. Somebody had to tell him when he was doing wrong. Sometimes, I'm glad when people do that, because a lot of guys, especially in this community, I don't want to say they're cocky. They just don't humble themselves. They don't want to listen to other people. They don't want to hear out what other people have to tell them, or they don't want to hear the truth. They think they fight perfect, and it's bullshit when they lose. When that's just not the case. Even if you win, there's mistakes that you made. There's more than likely a mistake that you made, even if you won. A good example is EK Warrior. He fought a great fight, beat the dog shit out that man. But there was a few things he did wrong that now he can address, and the next fight we'll see what he does. But here we go. We got Volk versus Dustin.
Not Connor. Finally.
Yeah. It's no Connor.
Nice, good pressure.
El Kukui, NBK Tia is the man. One of the reasons I picked him as one of my picks on the fantasy team is that he's incredibly game. Is very, very new blood in the division. And, yeah, honestly, I think this guy's a problem, man. I really do. I think this is actually one of the more difficult fights, though, in the fact that Iron Domingo not having any footage on him, and, maybe a little bit not as refined as some of the other fighters at the top end of the division, can be a little bit more difficult at times due to the craziness that they bring to the table, as we were talking about a little bit earlier on in this event.
Good shot.
Yeah. I like the way Tier's fighting right now. I think Domingo needs to. It sounds crazy with Dustin, but he needs to use his range. I think he should back up a little bit. Not like all the way, but like kind of fight at a range, because people are so used to fighting in the pocket with Dustin, because obviously, but in a matchup like this, especially when you're fighting like a Volkanovski who's that much shorter than you and has that much less range than you, I think it would benefit you to fight, a little bit going back maybe, and use your jab more, even though I know the hooks are very good, but I think Volk's arms are just short enough where the jab should be effective still. Yeah, right there. The jab hook is there. I think he threw the hook too early. He should just prod him with a jab right now. Just a jab, just to find his range. Oh, he should let that body hook go. I ain't gonna lie.
Grind it out.
Okay.
There it is, teep to the body. Volkanovski, of course, shorter, but actually has I believe, an equal, if not greater, reach than Dustin.
I don't think greater. It may be equal. I don't know.
He's surprisingly long, like Volk is. He is really surprisingly long.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think, but Dustin still has the range advantage. Maybe not reach, but like because just because of the height.
Yeah, the leg difference is what makes it, right. Like it's like their arms might be equal, but the legs make it a big quite a bit different, both in terms of how much range they can cover, but also the teeps and the kicks that they can throw out there as a result.
I think it was a smart by Domingo though. I think Tier was low key winning on the feet.
Yeah, slow it down. Now get some damage here. Going to the next round.
Nice.
Roll with it.
Only 13 seconds left. I mean, I give this round to Tia personally. I think he did the better of the work, landed the greater of the damage, even though there was a takedown for Iron Domingo. I think this is actually a pretty good showing for Iron Domingo so far. He obviously has big adjustments I feel like he needs to make, though, Roger. And similarly with Tia, obviously he needs to kind of get in his in his own kind of lane again now and start to really sit down on those punches, because he was finding homes for some good openings, but I feel like he was maybe a little bit reserved because it was the first round on really committing to some of those exchanges.
Yeah. I think Domingo, the adjustment I would make if I were him, I'd slow down and wrestle more too, because he seems like he got him down and he was able to hold him down, even though we didn't really see too much of an attempt to get up there, but he was able to get him there. So I think he should slow down and wrestle when the striking gets a little hot, because in my opinion, he's throwing a lot of like his feints don't mean anything. I don't think he's throwing feints because he's trying to feint. I think he's just canceling punches because he knows it's not gonna land. So he's just like moving too fast. I think he should slow down and look for his shots a little better, and that will help him in these striking exchanges.
Oh,
There it is.
So he just standing right in front of him getting punched right there.
Keep your footwork
Okay.
going. Let's get out of the way of those straight
take a
punches
step back
now.
and throw that jab, Dustin. Throw
Yeah,
that, like,
man, the jab is there. The way Tier's fighting, you can just jab him, low key, and then look for the hook, because he'll start slipping the jab soon. Kind of like how Fran fought earlier. I think that would work right now. That's a good game plan for this kind of fight right here. Nice body
Hey,
shot.
protect your face. Protect
Why did he throw that head kick? Oh,
Hands up.
nice.
You see, he didn't want to respond. He just want to throw. Gotta be patient. Wait for your turn.
Shout out to Now You Tap coming through with the raid. Welcome, Raiders, as we are seeing NBK Tier up against Iron Domingo on the right-hand side of the first stage of this Grand Prix. Joining at a perfect time, J-Dime, as these guys start to fight in a phone booth more and more. They've made a little bit of their reads, and they're heating up in the action.
Hey Jay, what do you call Now You Tap again? What was it?
Oh, you really want me to say it? Are you talking about now you fap?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh my. He was telling me, welcome to the FAP show.
Yeah. What? Show.
All right, come on.
Two jabs.
I mean, I think, who's streaming this? Tia. I think Tia's got his microphone on, because I can hear him slapping those controller sticks as he's fighting in here, bro. It's, killing me.
Keep those hands up.
Here
Get on his
they
back now.
go with some back take attempts now. Not going to have it. Of course, Iron Domingo did manage to get top control at the end of the first round, but it's such a little amount of time. I don't know if he's going to have been able to make any reads from it. Being on top, of course, quite a bit different, though. Iron Domingo going to find it difficult to work his way back to his feet.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he got him flying out. He has him flying out. This is a horrible position.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
I think Tier
Here
still
we
went around with this. It was a pretty close round up
Here
until
we
I
go.
think Tier still.
Oh, he can get. Oh yeah, he can get this up real quick.
Yeah, he
get,
got
get
it.
it. Get it. Get this up.
Go for it. You just gotta go for it.
Nice.
Now you got. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely Tier's round. Now Tier's up 2-0 in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh.
Tier stole the round with that. Definitely stole the round.
Going to be some ground and pound to close out this as well in the final 10 seconds. Maybe not? Yeah, he's going to go for it.
Domingo did fight a much better fight in this round though.
Oh,
Nice.
sheesh.
I'm telling you, man, like for me, MBK Tia is genuinely like one of the most underrated fighters in this division. He's very, very much a new blood in the division. And just based off what I've seen him do so far, the performances, the style that he has, I feel like this guy can go a long, long way. Of course, he's still a little bit raw with some of the things that he does, Jay. But it's all part of the learning lessons that you take every time you step out here and test yourself. And he's been able to pass most of those with flying colors. Can he get past Iron Domingo here this evening? That, in all fairness, who's given him a very good fight.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I like what I'm seeing from Domingo. Domingo's making a lot of good adjustments, man. He's getting better as the fight goes on. This makes me wish this was a 5-rounder. He's definitely getting better as the fight goes on, but he didn't get the takedowns. Nice takedown defense from Tier.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Okay.
Calm down.
Oh, see.
Yeah,
now
see?
he deserves that. He deserves that now.
Yeah, I don't know why he threw that overhand. I mean,
I can't believe he got that backside.
I can't believe he denied that. Oh my.
Is Iron Domingo broken mentally here? Is that what's just happened? Like he
He got to have a mental lapse because there's no way.
I think it was a mistake. I'm not gonna go that far. I think he just made a mistake. Cause I like what I'm seeing. He's making adjustments. He's trying. You can see he's trying to change like his game plan. He's doing the right things. He's just not doing it fast enough, and he's not doing everything right. You know, you can just tell there's a levels difference right now between him and Tier.
He's got it.
He's panicking.
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
It's done.
Panicking.
he's
Great
panicking
work.
on the ground. For sure. On the ground, he's panicking.
Great work by Iron Domingo getting a finish here this evening. Secure. Oh no, he's one away.
Oh, he still got a little left.
Oh.
He still has a little bit of a. Oh,
I can't believe it.
Man, I hope he win now, Cyrez. You trying to He was already. It's not done yet.
oh, and one more sub, one more.
I can't believe that didn't get
I
it.
can't believe there's still a little bit of bar left.
Can't believe it either. I'm like, damn.
My fault, Dustin. I didn't know you was like that.
Like, come on, Domingo, get up.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Prove Cyrez wrong.
Control underhook.
Oh my.
Oh.
Nice little pull.
Oh,
Uppercut.
Oh, well, it may be over now.
That's over the hook.
He's hurt. Let's go.
He leaned into it. Why did he cancel it?
Hands up.
With no health, no stamina bar.
Hands up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what a warrior.
Get up.
What a dog. What a survivor.
Oh,
Okay, come on, Domingo.
oh yeah, we know who you want to win right now. Oh, hold on, to come back. Oh, no. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Get me those fantasy points.
Hey.
No!
Oh, hold on.
Chance.
Oh, he
How did I rock him?
No, that's wild. That's wild. That should have rocked him. Oh.
No. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel for him. That uppercut landed and it did nothing.
Oh.
The uppercut landed when he ducked and it did nothing. That's insane. Come on. Oh, that's bullshit. I'm not.
Hey, Roger, that uppercut did nothing. He ducked into it.
He ducked it in every. Oh my gosh. That's.
Oh, that's just. You know what's crazy? That was his chance to win too. That was his chance.
His chance right there. Man, that's how this would have been a probably fire 5-rounder.
Oh wow. Did he secure?
Unless he gets finished right here. Okay, he didn't. Yeah, this would have been a great 5-rounder. Domingo was making adjustments. Maybe Domingo's better in 5-round fights. You know, maybe that favors him more. You know, that was a good fight. That was a very good fight from both guys.
Absolutely. I'd like to see the stats very quickly here, because the judges' scorecards even. That was a crazy fight. Iron Domingo made this because he was a short notice replacement as well. You know, to get into this, he did an amazing job. Most people would have like completely and utterly given up, right, when they went 0-5 on the uned. For him to go around, come back, win 5-6 fights in a row, and then get his first performance on a live card here this evening and perform like that, even though he lost. I think he's won in many ways. He won over a lot of supporters there, I would imagine, in the way that he performed. He did have a great old job, but let's be real, MBK tier, genuinely going to be one of the more dangerous and credible threats to this division, I feel like, as we move forward. Definitely still room for improvement, of course, as there is with anybody, but he was able to pass a bit of a tough test on a relatively unknown guy with flying colors here this evening.
Yeah, and he's also got his haters, like Cyrez here.
Like Cyrez.
Counting him out. The fight wasn't over, Cyrez. God damn.
Who did I count? Oh, Iron Domingo. You calling me an Iron Domingo hater? Bro, I put him on the card. Like, what do you mean? Either way.
You thought he was submitted. I knew in my heart he wouldn't tap to that. He's not going like that. He's not tapping in front of us. This is the bright lights.
Sometimes when you're right, you're just right, Roger, and I can't argue against it. Look, an incredible run already through this first stage of the division. Most people have secured their bookings in the quarterfinals. The next one up, of course, is between what is now heralded as, and will always be heralded as, the UFC 4 GOAT, BFAP Trixie, trying to make his run in UFC 5. He's going to be going up against another gentleman from NBK and NBK Mazzy. These two guys going to have one hell of a war. I know that there's been, between them, there's not been a lot of trash talk or anything like that, because these guys do their talking in the cage, J-Dime. A lot of those NBK guys are like that. They don't talk too much of the talk, but they do by all means walk the walk.
Man, listen to me. What's the point of having muscles if you can't flex it? You better talk. If you like that, you better say it. You know?
Oh, bro, that's hilarious.
That's a good point. I mean, listen, man, Trixie, I think Trixie's right up there with Fatinator, in my opinion. right? He's one of those guys that's one of the go-to Xbox. I think he's really, really good, and he's a problem for anyone. I don't think he's an easy fight at all. Okay? I like what I see when I watch him fight. I'm curious what kind of fight this is gonna be. We got Dustin versus Charles this time. First Charles pick we've seen today. I wonder if we're gonna see a lot of grappling, or if he's picking him for the counter grapple. You know, some people pick grapplers just to be able to withstand the ground game once he does that. But he's shooting for takedowns. Okay.
When
And he's fighting Sim Dustin. That's Sim Dustin right there.
you know what's crazy? He's never actually subbed anyone with a guillotine, and he tried it, and he didn't try it a million times, right? Because I heard Daniel Cormier say earlier. He said, he almost had Khabib with a guillotine. Man, he didn't try it a million times. It doesn't work when he does it. It don't work.
Bro, I'm sure he's got gillies on his resume. He's got
Well, he doesn't. He has zero. He has zero. You can look it up.
Gillies. I will look it up, bro. I don't know.
Look it up.
He's not lying, actually. He's actually.
I'm not lying.
He has zero.
It's never worked when he's tried. He needs to stop.
He has an armbar against Max Holloway. You know, like I think that's his one sub win. I gotta look that up actually. But
Listen, his gilly, he has a weak.
Never
it's don't work.
submitted anyone with a guillotine. That's actually a fact.
He needs to stop doing it. I'm gonna be real. He needs to stop.
Yeah. Did you see that post he made? And he tagged Islam, and it was like a picture of a guillotine, like an actual.
Oh yeah, he came out with merch that he has a merch that says "Jump to Gilly" that just came out.
That's amazing.
Like it's something silly, just jump to Gilly. It's something like that. I said, please stop jumping to Gilly.
Yeah, I like Dustin, but yeah,
He needs to.
like
It's just not his thing.
so he has a rear naked choke, right? He's got one rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke. Okay.
Trixie, of course, from the BFAP camp.
He got a darts choke, rear naked choke, a darts choke, another darts choke.
He doesn't have a Gilly. I know that. He don't got no Gilly. There's no Gilly.
Yeah, no guillotines. Only.
Why does he keep trying it? Like, it's pissing me off.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps attempting it, but yeah, a bunch of arm bars, like 2 darces, and what's that thing called? The rear naked.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. There's gonna be problems. I mean, look, Mazzy's a good fighter, but like when it hits, people forget, man, because Trixie just tunes people up on the feet. He comes from BFAP. He's one of the founding members of BFAP, built for ankle picking. This boy can wrestle. When it hits the mat.
What it stands for?
Yeah,
Yes, that's what it stands for. Built for ankle picks.
I don't know what it stood for, I'm gonna be honest, but damn, that actually, okay.
Bro, this is crazy because Mozzie is a grappler, but he can't out-grapple Trixie. This makes it tough here.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This is his fault. He shot a takedown first.
That's his game. That's his game. That's a great.
I mean, in all fairness though, Trixie he is fighting Sim, but you know what? It's not really Sim Poirier if he doesn't go for another guillotine.
Yeah, he has to go for another one.
He will.
See if we get one more here at the end of the round. Nope, he gets the all right.
The unofficial, official PT round scorer, Toby, gives that one as a 10-9 to Trixie, of course. I mean, it could have been more, to be quite honest with you. No, in fact, what? Whoa! Did I just see one significant strike? How was only one of those significant? Did he throw a bunch of elbows on the guy?
Listen. I don't know. One significant is crazy. One
significant is kind of crazy. I don't know how they. I don't know how they got that like that.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
I wonder if Trixie's going to continue to grapple, or if he's going to just keep it standing now. Same with Mozzie, because the ground game kind of seems more in favor of Trixie, but I don't expect Mozzie to be scared of it, to be honest. He does have trials. Yeah, so he's going for clinch attempts already. Ooh, nice. Right. Oh, Trixie with the right takedown.
He still got it.
There we go. Let's see what he does with this.
He should go for Gilly.
Yeah, bro. That's what he needs to do.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. He will lock up that Gilly any moment he can. Does get reversed right now. The problem is, though, like Charlie Olives, even though Trixie's amazing on the ground, I just never want to grapple against the Charlie Olives, man. Like, the submissions, the rubber guard, there's a lot there.
Rubber guard right there.
Right there, yeah. Oh, you have to go for a.
Ooh, no.
I don't want to say the wrong one. I know it's a go-go plata.
Oh, different ones. Omoplata, Gogo Plata, yeah.
Get them mixed up. I know it's one of them.
Goga's on the, you put the, yeah, it's kind of more of a choke, you attack the neck. Omoplata's attacking the shoulder, so depends on which one.
Okay, yeah, so that was the go.
Okay.
We're gonna see a lot of grappling in this fight. I don't blame him. He's got Charles, and you know Trixie seems to be very strong here. Anyways, it's just a matter of who's you know. I was about to say who's gonna get these submission attempts going. I feel like that's what's gonna separate these guys in this fight.
Side control.
Can I be real with you? What's going to separate this is as we approach round 3, Mazzy is not going to have stamina compared to Trixie. That's the way it's wrestling right now. He's denying. He's working the body non-stop. And like when it hits the feet, I don't know if I feel like this takedown approach from Mazzy is because it's where he feels more comfortable, but it's also because of how game Trixie is there. Like it really is pick your poison, because he'll fuck you up no matter where the fight is. To be quite honest with you, unless you manage to pull it from the trenches somehow.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Actually, I didn't even notice the stamina disparage. But you know, yeesh, this is looking bad for him right now. Even though it froze.
Yeah. To apologize. Not on our end. People's seems to stabilize out though.
Ooh. Nice range management from Trixie. Nice.
Oh.
I like the knee, but I don't think you should throw it that close. You can throw the knee from pretty far in this game.
Nice. Well, 2 rounds in, predominantly grappling across the course. Somehow Mazzy still gets more significant strikes. I don't understand.
Yeah. I'm curious if, like, because, you know, for all we know, Trixie could be losing because he doesn't have the significant strike advantage right now. Even though I think he's winning. I think he's winning, but I don't know.
I mean, anybody with 2 eyes should be able to see that Trixie is winning right now, but Mazzy is juking the system somehow and getting more significant strikes. I don't know who he paid off, but it's working for him. And
Who he paid off is crazy.
I don't know, bro. The stats are crazy right now. He's doing a good job. I know I'm not like shitting on Mazzy at all. It's just that I don't understand how Trixie has had like no significant strikes.
Well, you know, Mazzy's clearly cool with Marshall Mine. You know, him and Marshall Mine, you know, they got a relationship, and you know, this is what happens. You get these kind of privileges.
You know, these are fair points as well. We have the champion in the chat. Trixie is landing a lot of side control elbows and stuff, but they don't class as significant. Obviously, we have Ginger in the chat as well. Far more damage for Trixie. Absolutely right. They do judge it on damage. So, well, they should be. We do say though, most consistent part of the game is the fact that the judges are so inconsistent. We might not need to see that though, Jay, because they are starting to speed it up a little bit on the feet. He goes back to the pitch.
Yeah, it's not about to be on the feet for long. Oh, jeez.
I think Mazzy is desperate to try to get a submission here because I think the longer this stands on the feet, Trixie's gonna beat him. Trixie's obviously better on the feet. The long, like you can just see it. Ooh, even though he just got punched.
Knee. Oh, good block. Good block. Oh.
I ain't mad at it, man. Mazzy's doing what he needs to try and make this fight go his way.
Ooh. Ooh. No.
Wow.
Oh, he tried. Oh my gosh. Tried to get a gun.
That hit. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Hit him. Damn, that was bad timing for him. Oh, nice takedown though.
What are you about to do with this? Is the question.
Probably has such little stamina. Can he do it?
He tried to guillotine. He actually tried.
I knew he would, bro.
Yeah, T Trixie, do it. You have to. You're
one deny. He got to get 1 deny and then go for it. 1 deny.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is a moral victory for Mazzy if Trixie doesn't go for the guillotine. That's just a fact. That's just a fact, bro. He's going for it. I can see it going.
Yeah, there's at least one more gilly coming, bro.
He's trying. Come on. Oh, he's going for armbar.
No, here it is.
I believe.
No, I guess so.
No. Oh, wow. I wanted to see it.
Selfishly, you know.
This is why Fadner's better. I'm sorry.
He would have jumped a Gilly.
He would have did it.
There it is.
Hit it. Hey.
Hey, it might be over.
Yeah.
It's real quick.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. He needs to stop throwing that knee because it's not gonna work on him.
That's not gonna work.
Incredible, man. Incredible. I mean, for my money, that is Trixie's win through and through. But we are about to go to the judges to see how they saw it. Big slip, elbow, boom. Drops him in one. A couple more seconds in that fight, it could have even been over.
He's smiling. He definitely might. He got to.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard.
Imagine they just rob him right
The
here.
judges scored the contest.
Just a straight rob.
29-28,
29-28,
30-28,
30-28,
30-28.
and 30-28.
For the winner,
It's gotta be.
unanimous decision,
Dustin, the
I'm about to
diamond.
say, Herb Dean act like he was gonna lift up the other hand for a second.
Oh, wow. Well, look, let's have a little look, lads. Let's have a little look. It's been, we've set pace here this evening, and we have made it through the first 8 fights of the card. As you can see there, we have another 5 fights left to go, is it? Oh, no, a little bit more than that, but 9 fights, sorry. We have another 9 fights left to go. It is Killer's Row now. If it wasn't already exclusive and hard enough to get into the Grand Prix, as the card continues, it becomes that little bit harder until you can try and work your way all the way to the top. We have FSK Fadnator up against BFAP Kante, which will be the first fight to kick us off after a short intermission. We then have FSK Driz up against EK Warrior to close out that left-hand side of the bracket. Those two should put on a Strikers Masterclass. And then, of course, as we approach the right-hand side of the bracket, Regicides, hey, it's Fran, one of the dark horses of the competition, after going out there and absolutely dominating in that first round up against Mix-Ups. He's going to be going up against Kingsman's very own Fonty. And then we'll have MBK Tia up against BFAP Trixie. 2 guys that I have in my fantasy pick. One of them now has to lose, so that hurts me a little bit. But either way, if you've enjoyed the fight so far, and obviously you will continue to enjoy that as we move through the rest of the card, we are going to, as is customary, take a short 60-second or so intermission at the moment as we approach just the hour-and-a-half mark of the card. Get ourselves ready, get the fighters ready to proceed with the rest of the carnage that this Xbox Grand Prix promises to deliver. What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? We are back with the Xbox Grand Prix Season 2. The emotions have been running high. The action has been non-stop. Calling the action, as you have seen already, J-Dime TV, Roger Warhol, myself, Cyrus. Lads, it's been a crazy all round. We've seen some standout performances already. We've already seen one title fight, and you know as well as I do, Jay, this next fight up, as we'll skip across to see right now actually, is another title fight. It is the newly crowned champion winning his belt back at the beginning of the season, FSK Fadnator, going up against an old foe and former champion back in UFC 4 in BFAP Kante. This matchup right here, brother, I expect it to be absolute fireworks between two of the veterans of the scene.
Only gonna get better. Like, we thought the first half of this card was good. I feel like it's going to continue to get better because everything's on the line.
Absolutely it is. I think we're going to see Peter Yan up against Sean O'Malley. I think that's what we're going to see, but Caliber has ruined my my ability to just believe in who they're hovering across, Roger. Like,
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know, man. You know, I think this is a great fight. It goes back to what I said. We said all these great things about Fadnator and how great he is and how we think he's the GOAT, but what if he gets fraud checked? I mean, it could happen. What if he just loses? I mean, he's undefeated, but
You called him Jalton Almeida. That's what you just called him.
You saying him getting fraud checked after the man went 11-0 in the first season is fucking crazy to me, Roger, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You know?
I keep saying it because people can get like, bro, people will bring it up to me, but like, how is he a fraud if he's undefeated? And I'm like, listen, he could lose. It can happen. All right, I gotta be unbiased. What am I gonna just dick ride him? Like, come on, like I gotta be, you know, like.
Oh, bro. We're gonna have to put you and Fadnator in a cage at some point. I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Hey, listen, I think he's world class. I do think he is very good.
Backtracking like a motherfucker.
It's a crazy shot. Like, I really do think he's world class. I think he's great. You know, I just, you know, I gotta hype the other guy up. I can't just let you and it's a foregone conclusion. You know, like, it's not. Anything can happen.
Nah, man, look, he's had some tough tests. This is on their end, lads. Hopefully it'll stabilize out. But he's had some tough tests in the past. He's almost lost it in the past, but he always finds a way to win. And he always does so entertainingly, Jay. Massive combinations always. Big damage being landed every time Fadnator throws.
What? Huh? He threw that overhand from hell just now, Roger.
Hey, man, you know, that's the play today. You know, we've seen that a couple times today. That's the move. Hey, Fadnator, he got the same game plan he had in the first fight. He's just gonna stand right in front of you.
He has no respect.
Yeah, he has no respect.
Oh my!
Damn.
No, there's no respect here for him.
Yeah, he's fighting a really good. That was perfectly timed. I'm like, ooh, that was also perfect. I can't believe they didn't rock him.
That cut him just like real life. That knee that cut him.
Yeah, that did cut him, but damn, they should have rocked him.
Bro, I'm telling you, Fadnator's about to go like Super Saiyan out here. He is zoning in. He looks like he's he is one with the Matrix right now. He's seeing this entire fight in binary. He is he's away with it, man. He's got that head health of Kante.
Get off the cage. Move your feet. Once you get to that cage, you're getting punched. Oh, nice.
I think the problem is, and this is all like smart from Fadnator, is he like makes you think you have to throw because he's standing in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Pressure through position. He's not always having to throw, you know. I've said this before, but people out here playing checkers, he's playing chess every single time.
Oh my.
A fact. I mean, that's the problem. This guy's making the same mistake the last guy made. Yeah, Fadnator's standing right in front of you. Yeah, it's easy to punch him. Why are you not punching him in the body? He's obviously blocking high. You're just punching his block. And I'm not even accusing this guy of block breaking, but it's like he's clearly not gonna drop his block. Okay, throw some body shots. You know, switch stances. You got Sean O'Malley. Throw the lead hook to the body in what's it called, in Orthodox. You know, and try to find success that way. You know, Fadnator's doing a good job of giving him phantom pressure. I don't know why people waste their energy and stamina just punching him when he's gonna block and move his head. You know, go to the body. You know, make him back up, or at least just stand there with him. Don't just back up and just keep throwing while you're backing up because he doesn't respect you. Make him respect you. Nobody's yet to make him respect them. Everybody's fighting him the exact same way when he does this.
The
He's
thing
done it
is,
twice now,
bro, the
and
thing
he
is-
gets the same kind of fight every time.
The thing is, respect is earned, and like this is nothing against like Kante. He's just like, it's
not
Fadinator's.
earned it.
He's a beast, bro. Like his head movement's so on point. He gets you caught in like a whirlwind of chaos, Jay, and like he's always there. He's always getting the slips right.
Kante is getting forced to throw right now. He's panicking.
He's just throwing. You don't gotta throw that, and he's only throwing to the head. Shot. Throw, like you don't have to throw these 5-piece combos at him just because he's walking you down. Just 'cause-
Oh my god, getting beat down. Bro.
yeah. You don't have to throw that much. You don't.
Oh
like,
my God.
Just because he's there to be punched doesn't mean that he's there to be punched. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like that's not what that means. Just because he's standing in front. Of
Oh my.
Clearly, Fadinator.
Already.
He flexing on you. I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
Wow.
That was bad. That was
That's
bad.
very bad. That was extremely bad. He got cooked.
Yeah, he put him on the grill and cooked. Look at the second round. 7 for 23. He was,
Yeah, I mean, listen, you don't have to throw that much. Like, I know he's there to be punched, but he's really not, though. Like, if you're paying attention, he's not. He's moving his head. He's blocking it because all you're doing is throwing to his head. And he knows that's what you're going to do. And then he just counters it. He's timing. He's punching you in between your punches, and he's countering it. That's all he's doing. You're just wasting your energy, and you're you know, getting punched in between your punches. Like, you got to slow it down, in my opinion. That's just what I think.
I think it's one of those things though. Like I don't disagree with you. I'm completely on board. I think it's when we're against Fadinator, the way that he brings the fight to you. Everybody knows these things, but it's really difficult to not execute in the moment because he is so close to you, and you feel like if you're not throwing, he's lighting you up, and then when you throw, he pulls that shit. He counters it. Because I've seen people try to body hunt on this man, and he will block and uppercut you into oblivion. I don't know what the answer is against Fadinator. The only man that's had the answer more often than not was Trixie back in UFC 4, but this is UFC 5. This is a different beast, and Trixie's now building that back up. We'll see if he still has the answers or anybody else. But for right now, Fadinator, Faddy, the goddamn baddie, and still making his first defense here, Jay, in that fight, and so impressively, man. So goddamn impressively.
that was an easy night at the office. That's the only way I could put that.
Well, we expected the action to continue to pick up, but Fadinator leading the charge in that one right there. The next one up, as you can see, is set to be FSK Driz up against EK
Ooh, I like
Warrior.
this fight.
Yeah, man. Should be Striker's Paradise right between these guys.
Yeah, I'm interested in this fight. This should be a good fight because, like we said, EK Warrior is a dark horse. He's very underrated. His striking always gets better, and Driz is a top competitor. So I want to see this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching that Driz fight. Or not Driz fight, the Warrior fight. I'm not gonna lie, I hope Driz loses because he beat Zesty, and I really wanted Zesty to make it all the way. So, you know, we'll see what happens.
Well, the good news is they are now all live. They are just currently getting lobbied up, so we do apologize in the short delays. I'm going to drop kick EK Warrior next time I see this man, unless
He
he's ready
takes
for
his
the
time every time.
Bro, like, genuinely.
takes his
Genuinely. Get yourselves ready. The fight's before, my guy. The fight's before.
Hey, he's walking around like he's him. Roger, he takes forever every time.
Champ already.
Yeah, he already. That's crazy.
I'm glad to say that waiting is over, thankfully, as we're skipping down. Of course, as you noticed in the last one, bantamweight is now the weight class throughout the entirety of this one. Looks like we're going to get Sandhagen up against PDN.
I actually like that pick. I like that pick. I can't lie.
I like Sandhagen as well. He's one of the more underrated picks. Nobody picks him for some reason. He's not bad at all.
He's become a little bit more popular recently. I don't know what happened. There was like a patch, and then all of a sudden he just couldn't miss. It's like they gave Sandhagen 103 like accuracy or something. The guy was he became problematic. Did notice the uptake in people, but in competition, still a little bit underused. You know, we see the occasional guy pick him, but I think that they're like, it's specialty guys, you know, like guys who really try to specialize in replicating a particular style. No touch of gloves there, Jay, to kick us out in this one. We have Sandhagen representing EK Warrior and Driz on the opposite side, representing, of course, FSK.
Yeah, another FSK boy. Can he replicate the success his teammate Fadinator had, Roger?
I'm curious if he can. You know, Fadinator did the exact same thing 2 fights in a row, and no one was able to stop it, and both guys fought the exact same kind of fight.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, no body. I think you should go body. You know, you don't have to spam body. There's a way to go body and not get up.
You can mix in the body shots.
Mix it in. You can 1-2 body shot, 1 body shot, hook body shot. You know, like you don't have. You can mix it up. There's so many ways to go to body teeps. You know, there's just so many ways, and nobody's using it. Like nobody used teeps against Fadinator. EK is using teeps against his teammate here. I'm curious if, you know, EK Warrior has the recipe to stop this style. Now, Driz isn't Fadinator, but it seems as though he's trying to implement that same kind of game plan.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, right? I love the way that EK Warrior fights. I love the way he works behind the jab. The fact he utilizes that lead hook and the teep so intelligently. I do just hate the way that he takes so long to get into lobbies. But like, other than that, he does everything right. Do you know what I mean? He does everything right, Jay. Like, the thing is, Driz is just such a sensational striker on this game. The fact that, like, Warrior's out here right now, very, very game, but really holding his own and taking it to Driz. It's impressive.
Yeah,
nice teep, because he has to throw them teeps, make him get back. You have to make Jan respect you. You cannot let him just walk you to the cage like that, Roger.
Yeah, literally. That's exactly what it is. You have to make him respect you. Make him back up. Make him think. Because right now, when people fight like this, there's not a lot of thought going through. It's just more like, I'm going to walk you down, counter you. And
do something about it, basically.
Yeah, do something about it, basically. And now when you make him think, because now he got to think, okay, he's hitting me a lot. He's hurting me. What do I do now? When you make him think, now you can go forward. Now you can get your offense going even more. You know, right now, I think EK Warrior is doing a good job of not letting his opponent bully him. He's still getting hit a little too much for my taste. I think Driz is doing a good job of throwing hooks, is what I'll say. Because that seems to be the most effective punch right now for Driz so far in this fight.
Nice pull.
Nice.
He was ready for the hook that time.
See, like, Warrior's one of the few guys I still see that do, like, pull hooks as well. A lot of people go straights and other things now, but, like, he'll throw a hook. He gets good damage off the things as well. His timing on some of these counters are very, very clean, but Driz kind of catching some flurries and really going into work in between those bigger moments from EK Warrior.
This is going to be a good one.
EK Warrior is not afraid to throw the knee. Maybe he meant to do a teep, but I like the time. That was
Close round.
Yeah, very close round.
Yeah. Like, yeah, this is gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, I think Driz barely edged that round out, but he had to work a little harder than EK Warrior though. He definitely worked a little harder to get what he needed. One of the stamina here, still pretty close.
Now, both of these guys are masters of adaptions. You can see FSK Driz already getting that nice little slip, trying to open up with a couple of more hooks and straights mixed in.
Oh, he got to get off. He got to get off that cage.
Yeah.
Oh, God. These guys willingly, overly committing to overhands right now. Every one of them connecting.
He's trying to get through the block.
He's trying to get off that cage too.
Yeah, he is trying to get off the cage as well. I don't blame him. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But it's working. He got Driz to back up. He got off the cage. You know. I think EK should just keep poking him. Instead of trying to get big damage with Jan, because you can't go bam for bam with Jan. I think he should just keep poking him and look for his shots. Because if he has Sean O'Malley, then maybe. But, you know, Sandhagen doesn't have that kind of power. And as you can see, his head health is already lower than Driz.
Oh,
Driz,
wow. There it is.
And now Driz. There we go.
Driz is getting a lot of counters there. It's because he keeps, you know, trying to stand there with him and throw. You can't really do that. You just got to poke him and back up. Poke him and back up. Use your footwork.
I want to see more teeps come back out from Sandhagen. He's dropped them almost entirely, and they were really, really interrupting some of that forward pressure of Peter Yan. The jab is just not enough on its own, Jay.
Yeah. Whoa.
I
Nice.
completely agree. I think the teeps need to come back.
Nice
I think
counter.
he's scared to throw it though. I think he thinks he's gonna get countered because you know he keeps closing the distance, and that can be daunting. I can understand that, but in those kind of situations, in my opinion, you throw the jab in the teep if you don't feel secure in your teep. See, right there, a jab teep would have been perfect right there. But see, he's so busy trying to get through the block instead, it's hurting him. I think that's hurting him more than helping him right now, trying to get through the block. Should go back to the teeps and do that. See, you keep trying to break the block. Yeah, like stop. Stop. It's not working. He has more power than you. You're getting countered and rocked.
He said stop.
Like, look,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, now they're going block for block, and you're not gonna win that with Peter Yan.
Inside, it's just inside boxing, man. I mean, Peter Yan, that's where he lives. It's where his bread is buttered, right? So, like,
Your facts. I mean, but like I said, the jab teep is there. I don't know why he's not throwing it. You see, he keep trying to jab, hook to get through the block. You know, he's trying to pry the jab, hook the jab, the block with the jab, and then throw a hook, or overhand. You know, that's obviously what he wants. It's obvious at this point.
oh wow, he's getting real close right now for Sandhagen. Like, his head health so bad. Driz, like, really powering through the block, landing some good damage on the head, moment after moment.
oh.
Good defense from Driz. It's exactly what you said, man. He needs to go back to the teeps. I don't know why he dropped it completely. Like, it's hurting him trying to go block for block with him right now.
The thing is as well, right? Like, I agree with you. Maybe he was a little bit worried about it getting countered, but it's not like it's not like trying to teep the face. You teep in the body. Like, they catch it. Well, you just got to defend being, you know, tripped up for your stamina to be defended. You can take one or two little bunny shots. It's not the same. I mean, it's not like Driz is out here doing stutter steps to avoid some of those lateral shots. Because if he was, that would actually be better for Warrior. He could set something up, but we'll see. Obviously, he's here for a reason.
Oh my. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's not gonna be here for long.
Damn
That's
it. No?
That's it. Oh, you got it.
Oh my.
He doesn't have a really good chin. That's the good thing about Sandhagen.
Man, his chin is about to be gone.
He can't block nothing. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he was able to block that little bit that he did.
Now, of course, that chin can
Oh yeah.
get you in trouble, bro. It can get you in trouble.
Hey, I was about to say that's the swaggy position right there. that's the spider guard. There we go.
The spider guard.
That's what he be. yeah.
Swaggy dude be having his legs up in the air like he, like he one of them, you know.
Look, he got cleaned out right there. Like, let's be real. Driz really started to put together. I don't know where along the line it all went wrong for for Warrior, other than the fact that he dropped the teeps. Like, they were really helping him early. I don't want to
took away his long range weapon.
Yeah.
That's
It's like he started ego fighting him almost, and ego fighting when it comes to inside boxing with Peter Yan is always a recipe for disaster. But as you can see right there, that is of course the left-hand side of the bracket for the semi-finals. All booked in. FSK Fadnator up against FSK Driz. FSK Party on the left-hand side of that bracket.
It's all FSK on that left side.
Yes, sir, that it is. So, I mean, Fadnator had to start this night out by fighting against a teammate, and now he's going to end out the left-hand side of the bracket by also fighting against a teammate. He always used to say Driz is one of the guys, if any, that would take his belt, and I wonder if that's still something that he believes now or not, but of course it's going to be a very game fight.
I think he believes that when he's not fighting him. It's cool to say when you're not fighting your teammate, right? He don't believe he can beat him.
Well, we're not going to have to wait too long, thankfully, to find out in that next title fight. What we have now, though, of course, is scheduled to be a sensational bout between two competitors. At the top end of that right-hand side of the bracket, we have KM Fonte, hot off a win from his last match. Obviously beat his teammate introspectively, did so very cleanly in a pretty dominant performance. And the same thing can be said out here, J-Dime, for Hey It's Fran. I mean, he came out representing Regicide up against one of the top-ranked guys in the division, somebody who challenged for a belt 3 times last season in mix-ups, and absolutely dog-walked him. I don't know if he can replicate that stellar performance, but I'm hoping that he's able to keep up that high-level gameplay, because he's going to need it up against KM Font.
Okay. I have nothing to say. I just want to see them fight. That's it.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm curious. you know, now that we've these kind of tournament settings always are interesting to me because I wonder if some of these guys have harder fights than others. I wonder if fatigue sits in, or if they get in their own head and over adjust, you know, for a mistake they made in the last fight. It's always curious. I'm always curious about that.
This is an interesting fight. I like Corey over the Figgy pick.
I agree.
Like, Figgy's cool, right? But if you have a choice where there's no restrictions, you have Sean, Jan, there's a built-in picks. Figgy's not the pick in bantamweight, Roger.
I mean, he's not, but if you know what you're doing, man. Maybe he likes what he's got. I mean, maybe he likes Figgy. He likes the style. Like, you know, some people have fighters that are maybe not the best in the division, but they just really like using them. Like, maybe Fran is one of those guys.
With no restrictions, we're gonna use it. Like, when you can pick anyone in the world on here. Right?
I mean, he picked Corey Sandhagen. I think Sean O'Malley's a better Corey Sandhagen.
I do too.
So, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
It's crazy we haven't seen Sean in every fight, to be quite honest with you.
We should have seen him in every fight.
We would have saw more Sean.
I ain't mad at it, man. We saw Conor v. Dustin too many times to complain about. Obviously, seeing some mix-ups here right now. So, Figueiredo, an interesting pick for sure. But hey, it's Fran. Quite clearly has a game plan here this evening. Came out looking fantastic in that first fight, having a little bit more difficulty right now up against KM Fonte. But it is early, and either one of these guys can swing a win if they're able to put together a couple of these combinations.
Ooh, yeah, he is.
He's not fighting a bad fight at all. I like that he's utilizing the jab the way he does. People seem to not be able to stop his jab, and then when you do start to slip it and try to stop it, he starts to mix it up, and that's when he finds his finish. From the looks of it, you know, he's doing a great job. I think if I'm Sandhagen, I'm using Teeps because he can't stop the 1-2, right? Rather than keep dealing with the 1-2, use your range. I mean, you got Corey Sandhagen. You're so much lengthier than him, you know, and he's got great kicks. You know? Even if you don't want to throw teep kicks, I would switch stances, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh, he folded him. Hold on. Is it over? Okay, he's getting folded.
Oh my gosh. He got roped. He got roped.
Okay.
Lesser men may have failed, but somehow, some way, KM Fonte not only survives but reverses position. Now has top mount. And ground and pound. Jesus.
Oh, okay. Ooh. And he reverses him. He gets up.
Don't blame him.
Now, I will say this, right? Like I was saying earlier, if I'm Fonte and I can't find my range as well as like I'm trying to right now, like he keeps getting hit with the 1-2, right? He should switch stances, go southpaw, or at the very least, no matter what, stay in the opposite stance of Fran, right? That will give you a tiny bit more range. A lot of people don't know that. That does give you a slightly bit more range. And on top of that, now you can maybe throw a 1-2 down the middle, and he probably won't see the southpaw left. You know, he might not see it coming. You know, you're in southpaw. I don't really like this stance for him if he's gonna fight this kind of fight, because it seems like he wants to box, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think he should switch stances. I think it would help him stop the 1-2 coming down, at least the one. You know, because he doesn't see the jab. You know, he keeps getting hit with it, and then when he does slip it, he gets hooked because he's leaning into it, right? So switch stances, maybe. I don't think he used that as an adjustment enough. That was a nice uppercut, but now he's hitting there.
Back to the teep, nice. Wow. See, on the real inside, it's all Figueiredo, but it's just like everything beyond that, mid-range to, you know, actually fighting on the outside, KM Fonte just really having his way. I'm surprised so much that Fonte does decide to sit in the pocket, but I think it's he feels like he's getting the better of the damage, even though he's not always.
I mean, he's not Figueiredo. I think it's dangerous. I agree with you. Like, this is dangerous. You know, Corey Sandhagen has a great chin. I just think what other fight can you really fight? You know, other than maybe stay on the outside and throw leg kicks with Davison and force Sandhagen to make a mistake. You know, and I don't think that's a part of Fran's style. I think Fran likes to box. I think he likes using his jab and setting up things with his jab.
Yeah, he's doing what he actually has to. He has to press, man. There's no way he can fight on the outside against somebody so long. You know, Sandhagen's a different beast when it comes to that range fighting.
Throw leg kicks, maybe. That's what I was thinking, maybe. But I think this is the better way to fight him. I think the way he's fighting him is probably the best way. And he just made him miss like 4 1-2s. He's obviously got good range management. Right, so this is probably best for him. It's just without getting wet, you know.
And he walking Corey down now.
He's walking down for sure. I think he should go body though. His stamina is starting to become lower than Corey's. Just the kind of even the stamina at least.
It's like people don't like going body. Okay, maybe you don't have to. So
he's winning, but I agree. People don't like going body. I like seeing good body. First.
Nice, great from Sandhagen.
Oh, okay. Double uppercut, I guess. Ooh. Nice. I think he can just be patient, just slowly walk him down, because he's won this round.
Yeah.
I love the way that Fran has worked behind his jab the entire night, to be quite honest with you. It's been his #1 tool, Roger. His most effective tool as well.
Yeah, I agree. He's not really trying to break your block. You know, he's just trying to land it and set you up for another shot. You know, he's not really trying to just go through you. He's trying to set you up. That's what I like to see. Right? That lets me know you're thinking when you're fighting. You're not just throwing a bunch of bullshit. You know, you're just not just throwing a lot. Is like what I want to say.
Nice.
Right? You can see he's actively thinking. He's setting up there.
I see what Corey's going to do with this.
Now Corey's using his jab.
I was going to say, the one good counter that I've seen from Fonte all the way up to this point was the teep that he was using. But then when he does start to throw combinations together, that's where really Fonte starts to come to life. When he's landed that teep and he's landed that jab and he knows that everything else following behind is going to connect, he really does seem to let go with it. But Fran ain't going anywhere yet.
Oh, he just said, fuck it, I'm about to break the fight. Hey, I don't blame you. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. All right, you know.
By any means.
You know, by any means, man. Punch his block off, bro.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh.
Man, nice adjustments from Fonte right now. He's starting to slip the jab, but this is how Fran won the last fight, though. The dude started slipping the jabs, and Fran was able to start capitalizing on it. Problem is, he doesn't have enough range to fight.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. He's got to fight back. He got to let his hands go. Just try not to get countered.
Honestly, this is such a close fight.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. It might be over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Defense. Wow.
Goodness. This is the last round. Less than 2 minutes left. I mean, this is still anyone's fight, in my opinion. I mean, how did you score those first 2 rounds? I didn't even score them, man.
I don't think I could, to be honest. I don't think I could score them. You know, it's been so much happening in these, you know, every single one of the exchanges. It's anybody's fight for me. It really is. Especially with their damage being so you know, high right now. The 60 seconds, if they're able to separate, or even if he can posture and get some of this ground and pound off.
Oh my. Jeez. God.
Why you don't like that?
Yeah.
I will tell you guys that the chat is saying 10-9 both for Hey It's Fran in the first 2 rounds, so the chat at least seem to have him ahead.
I don't disagree with it.
Yeah. I honestly couldn't call it either way, but 18 seconds, you know. 18 seconds, bro.
Take the judges out of this.
Man, who wants it more?
Oof. He's still hook,
They
slip,
got
hook.
to go for it. Somebody got to go for it. Oh my goodness. Come on. Ah, it is.
Down to the wire, bro. Down to the wire. I think.
Oh,
Get him in the back of the head. Hey, did you see that hook?
back of the head, bro.
Yeah.
Is he already celebrating? So, has he won? He won one.
Yeah, he's won.
Oh, he won.
Yeah.
Okay. Davison, Figueiredo.
You're not gonna celebrate a loss.
I don't know, bro.
Four knockdown.
Yeah. You got four. Fair play. Like that was a really fun fight. I mean, just take a moment. What the hell has happened to Hey It's Fran? Where has this beast come from, and how is he performing so amazingly? He is doing a great job right now, performing out of his socks. We've said it at the beginning, maybe, if not one of the biggest dark horses of this entire competition. Somehow, some way, getting another big win over a top opponent. That's an incredible win for him now, and he's going to have to fight either the winner of MBK Tier or BFAP Trixie in this next lineup.
Those are both hard fights, to be honest. Neither one of those are easy outs, to be real with you. You know, I mean, who knows how those go? I think Fran is really good, though.
He really did, man. He really did. The good news is you don't have to wait long to find out how that's going to go, because we're about to witness it now. We have in the red corner wearing the blue shorts, we have Corey Sandhagen, and that is being represented by NBK Tier. And then, of course, in the pink shorts, in the blue corner, we do have BFAP's very own Trixie, your UFC 4 GOAT, trying to make his stake now on UFC 5. For all the marbles, Shay. It's for all the marbles.
I'm actually excited to see this because we don't see Sandhagen versus O'Malley a lot, and this is one of my dream fights in real life.
Nah, it is. You know what's crazy? I don't think it'd be a straight striking match. I think Corey would try to use his grappling.
Yeah, he's 100% shooter. He does it against everyone now. Ever since he fought Yanni, started mixing in takedowns.
Yeah. I think ever since Aljo choked him out, he made a change. He said nope.
Yep.
He did go straight wrestler for a little while after that, to be fair.
Well, that's because didn't he hurt his arm against Font, he said?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. His arm was messed up after. And I just thought about it. He got to be in line somewhere for that title shot, because Cheeto got title shot because of storyline, knowing that Corey Sandhagen beat the mess out of him.
That's a fact. You know what's crazy?
Oh,
Somehow, some way, I don't know if the chat remembers, but one of the judges gave that fight.
I remember 48-47. One of the judges it was the dumbest. It should not have been split decision. That fight wasn't competitive.
It was not. Not even in the six.
Yeah, I don't remember a Cheeto moment in that fight.
I don't know a round he won.
Yeah. I damn near don't know a second he won in that fight. Like,
The second he won in that fight.
yeah. He was getting pieced up, grappled, everything. Every form of martial arts, he was losing it.
He was losing everywhere. It was he looked better. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are not fighting at all how I can.
I did not think that's how this fight would go.
Not what I was. I thought we were gonna get a technical masterclass. They're like, nah, we're gonna brawl in the pocket.
I think it's a lot to do with what Tia's trying to do. He's pressing quite heavily, he's trying to force mistakes out of Trixie, but
He the one making the mistakes.
yeah.
I'm about to say, I don't think that's smart to do it. Like, I think you gotta play get to your strengths, right? You gotta realize Trixie's like one of the goats of this game. You can't just walk him down. It's not gonna be that simple. You know? I think there should be a little more thought process going into it than just I'm gonna walk forward and I'm gonna punch you. You know?
That's all he thinking right now.
I mean, I know.
I honestly think he knows as well as well as everybody else does, that the second round is normally Trixie's best round. So he's trying to catch him early. It's always been his slowest round. Although Trixie has obviously recognized that people have tried to do that to him, and he's turned it on, and he might get a finish in his first.
This is easy night at the office.
Just walking him down. I'm not trying to be that guy, but there's no way there's like any intelligent thought going into that. He's just walking him down and throwing punches. against Trixie, who we all know is very good at the game. Like, I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah, he's about to get finished here.
God.
Oh no, he's got. Yeah, I don't like that game plan worked in the opposite favor. It did not work at all for him. If anything, it benefited Trixie doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
live or
look at
die
the
by the sword, man.
numbers
Live or
say
die by the
everything
sword.
right there. It's not a competitive round right there.
Yeah, the thing is, the way I look at a Trixie fight is his best round is second round. If you lose the first to him, you're fighting an uphill battle because Trixie usually loses the first.
I don't understand, man. There's nerves going up against somebody like Trixie.
He's still looking for that slip up.
Look at it.
He's still looking for it. And he keeps doing it.
This is easy night at the office. That was easy.
The nerves got the better of Tia, but I tell you one thing. Nerves of steel from the UFC 4 GOAT, now making his run in UFC 5B, Fat Trixie does it again. An uppercut from hell sends his opponent into the land of wind and whispers. Look how picture perfect that is. Everything else aside, it doesn't get much better than that right there.
Yeah. I don't even think it's crazy because I don't even think Tier's a bad fighter. I think he just went into that fight with an extremely bad game plan. That was a terrible game. He did not fight like that in the last fight. The last fight, he was on the back foot.
You're not wrong,
So,
bro. You're not wrong. Like I say, I think it's nerves. I do think it's nerves. The caliber of fighter he's against there, he understood. He understood the. I actually think that they fought as well. Come to think about it, once in UFC 5 Season 1, I think he did actually get a little matchup with him kind of mid-season. I know it wasn't a matchup that went his way, but B-Fab Trixie is an intimidating person to be standing across from. He does just really do it everywhere. I've said this in the past about a few kind of select people there, Roger. Pick your poison, right? Because you want to grapple, Trixie will grapple the fuck out of you. You want to box, you box you. You want to kickbox, he's more than willing to meet you in whatever realm you need to show that he is the best or one of the best to do it, and he was able to do that again. Like I say, not NBK Tia's night, maybe the wrong game plan, maybe a little bit of nerves. Either way, an incredible, truly phenomenal performance from Trixie, once again getting himself ahead into this next round.
I agree. Trixie just better,
Well, with that, J-Dime, you know as well as I do, it is time, my man, to move on to the first fight of the semi-finals. FSK Fadnator, FSK Driz, title is on the line. It is for all the marbles, my man. And we have now moved on to middleweight.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Now is this the time Fadnator gets fraud checked? It's gonna be this time.
So here's the thing, right? It just seems like he always has to fight his teammates. It seems like it's an FSK world and we're just living in it right now. Cause that's what it seems like.
That is true.
Well, this is his second fight in 3 up against an F. Like I said, the left-hand side of the bracket was a few of those FSK boys in there. Gonna show.
Dang, no! Oh my! That's what.
I love Fadnator, bro. He's all about action every single time. He means business.
He said, "I don't care if you're my teammate." He just looked at him.
I'm curious how this fight looks because they both were just going forward in their fights earlier. So already I see a difference. Fadnator's backing up for once, and he got kicked in the head. But yeah, we're already getting a much different fight from both of these guys. Which I like.
Yeah, loving the switches of the stances from Driz early. He switched stances 3-4 times already. And it gives different looks. It sets up different strikes depending on the way that your opponent is standing. And he's using it very well. But then those leg kicks, man, they're coming out thick and fast, Jay.
Yeah, they are. He's doing a great job with the low calf kicks. And the timing of them are really good, too.
I agree. I think Fadnator's doing a good job of making him work harder than he is because, as we all know, Alex Pereira's stamina is not the best, but he's forcing Driz to work a little harder than he is already. But the thing is, Driz is doing a good job of poking and prodding and, backing Fadnator up, which we haven't seen today. We're finally seeing someone throw what's a side kick. He threw a side kick and he threw something else to the body. We're seeing somebody actually go to his body today. You know, this is the first time I think out of all the fighters we've seen really target the body and back him up with push attacks. Nice,
Oh, nice.
front kick
Oh.
right there.
Because he is just a monster on the inside. Like Fadinator can do it all, but like, he excels on the inside. Like that's his inside boxing is the cleanest in the business. And Driz obviously recognizing that does not want to fight on the inside at all, especially with the power that Pereira possesses. Really good job so far, but not out of the fire quite yet as Fadinator continues to try and walk him down in moments and spots.
Control the pace. Be first.
Oh, this is a really good fight. Like,
This is a very good fight.
That's a good job.
It's very close. I mean, guys, it might happen. It might happen, guys. Watch, I'm gonna be. Everyone's gonna call me a genius if he gets fraud checked this fight. Watch. Okay.
oh. The sparring sessions probably be crazy between these two, Cyrus.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's one of the things when you have like top level,
Let's go. That was a
you know,
great
kind
shot.
of talent and some of these goats that emerge, like we've seen with Trixie in the past, Fadinator now, the likes of Smudge. It's because they are not only putting in the hours, but they have top teammates to challenge them. And Driz quite clearly challenges Fadinator in these matchups, as you can see right here.
Oh, and he's catching him too. That's a good round.
That was a good round. I'm gonna give it to Driz, but I can see a lot of the work Fadinator's doing. He's got Izzy's left leg really low, and Fadinator I think fought as good as he could in that first round, just because of the stamina. Look at his stamina. It's not too much far away from Driz right now, which is all you can ask for when you got because Pereira's stamina is garbage. You know, I'm sure Fad can easily let his hands go, but this is a 5-round fight, and we don't know how much stamina he's gonna need in this fight to really put Driz away and win the fight for real. There we go. Nice counter.
Well,
You know,
Humble
'cause
made
it doesn't take a lot from Alex Pereira.
it really doesn't. Humble made a really astute point in the chat a little bit earlier on as well. We've called maybe 50 or so fights plus of Fadinators now across the years, and never seen this man have stamina issues. So Driz definitely trying to attack that early, but if the stamina becomes a problem, it's purely through the work of Driz. And it may not, Jay. Too much damage once again from the champion.
Yeah, his leg. If he go back in orthodox, that leg is toast at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Driz had a great first round, but I think it was just because Fadinator's, he's taking it slow and he's doing what he's fighting the kind of fight he needs to fight based off of the matchup, which is the smart thing to do.
Control the pace.
Nice. Jockeying for position, some evasive movement and head movement there from Adesanya, but those kicks really, really chopping away at that base.
oh,
Just like that.
sheesh. Oh,
I don't know, but I feel like Driz is starting to get a little wilder, and that may be a little bit of frustration setting in.
nice.
Pin down, hands up.
Nice defense.
Nice. I think it's because he's getting hit. He's taking a little more damage, I should say. A little more damage than he would like to. Because now if you look, Fadinator's gotten Driz's head health pretty close to his already. And his leg, his right leg is also pretty low now as well.
Keep those hands up.
He's trying to build for the long one. He's trying to take that base away going into the late rounds.
Exactly. He's fighting for the long run. Like,
Oh, wow, oh my, that
was huge.
Oh,
That was huge.
he needed that too. Now, will this change momentum now? Now Fad has back up some more.
Pull.
Ooh.
That,
Ooh.
he's,
Work that cut.
Nice.
every one of those sends the legs fucking
Oof.
powerful.
Use your defense and get
This is
out
what
of
it
there.
takes. Driz is fighting a good fight, but Fadinator's fighting for a 5-round fight. He's thinking about the long term.
Ooh.
Nice
Jab
jab.
straight again. Front kick lands.
Oh, he should have let that go, baby.
Oh. Oh, nice body kick.
That was a nice body kick, yeah.
Sheesh.
Great round. I think that was Fad's round. It's
Yeah.
1-1.
All right, there we go.
In my opinion, it's 1-1.
This is getting good now.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we get into the third round. This, of course, is a title fight, so there are 5 rounds scheduled. Potential 3 left to go. I don't think we're gonna need them, but these guys...
We're not.
No.
Somebody's getting put out.
Yeah. Tooth and wire every single step of the way.
Oof. Oh, okay.
Nice. Really keeping those shots short, but uppercut landed for Adesanya, which was massive. Oh! Right hand lands! Is this it?
Oh,
Yeah, man. That's the scary part about Pereira is his stamina kind of drains really fast.
Nice straight.
So you gotta pick your shots wisely.
oh, oh,
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
yeah, he did. Oh, how was he? But
Oh my gosh.
we're not gonna act like Alex could take Izzy Power like we didn't see. We're not gonna act like we did not see the last time they fought, Roger.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
Oh
Fat
my-
Nader, just letting him punch his block is crazy.
Oh my.
Look at his block. It's so low.
Stay on that cut.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh,
So you
nice job.
gotta do
Oh,
it.
you gotta do it. Oh.
You gotta do it.
He's hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Wow. Oh no! Has he done it?
Oh, this is crazy. Oh,
Muito bom, mantenha a pressão. Isso! Combinação.
one mistake can change all this right now.
Nah, for real.
It's at that point.
I think if one person gets hard countered, like a big counter right now, probably flash KO. Either one of the guys. Either one of these guys.
Yeah, one wrong move, and you're going night-night in this bout right now.
Pace.
Nice.
Oh, oh.
Smart.
Be first.
His corner shouting for him to be first in this matchup. Easier said than done. They're both-
Man, no one has a corner. They have the same corner.
one of them's Portuguese, bro. Well, one of them's Brazilian even, speaking Portuguese.
Oh,
Uppercut.
jeez.
Circle to the right. Circle to the right.
Oh, where's the block at, Roger?
Hey man.
How is he still? Oh,
Stay aggressive.
This is
Oh,
very
my-
close. I'm trying to lock in here.
me too. Oh, it's over. He lost.
It's
over.
over. Oh my gosh.
Head body.
Oh my!
That dreads. That's.
I told you.
Oh.
Takes his first loss. Oh my gosh. Driz shows he's the real FSK man over there.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, I ain't taking that disrespect, bro. You're making out the man got fraud checked on 1 loss in 15 fights, bro. That's crazy.
A great win.
Yeah,
No, great
incredible.
win.
Hey, great win by Driz though, man. Listen, man. You know, I knew sooner or later he'd get fraud checked. That's all I gotta say.
Roger, bro, like, genuinely, you're gonna have to fight Fad Nader in an actual cage. And I'm not talking about on the game. You keep talking this wildness, bro. Like, we're gonna have to set this up. That was fucking crazy. But look, let's be real. A dominant, worthy champion for the longest of times, FSK Fad Nader, wasn't able to get through the gauntlet here this evening. His teammate, FSK Driz, man, just absolutely had the fight of his life in what was a back and forth battle throughout. Could have gone either way, but tonight, right now, for FSK Driz, he is primetime champion, and he has one more fight here this evening to get through their J-Dime. And that is, of course, the winner of Regicid's very own Hates Fran and BFAP's Trixie.
Oh.
Down to the wire, bro, every single time. I love these Grand Prix.
That was fun. I'm not gonna lie. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm keeping it real, I thought we were gonna see Fat Nader versus Trixie at the end. Now it's just time for Trixie to get fraud checked. I mean, you know, we already had one person get fraud checked. It's only a matter of time now. Now Fran needs to go ahead and pull a Driz, you know, and do what he has to do to win. All right, I'm excited. Curious what happens here.
So there is not too much longer to get
Okay.
that all done. These guys are just running through. So obviously in the background we do some integrity checks as we go through cards randomly at certain points. These guys are just sorting that right now. So yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, these guys are just getting that all sorted at the moment. We have a couple of seconds left to spare on this one. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm responding to a message here, lads. But this one will be middleweight, and I believe we're going to get to see the same matchup once again. Now, this Izzy v Alex matchup. It can be problematic for both guys, Roger. To be quite honest with you, just the early part of the fight, how you approach the fight. You know, we saw Tia come out really actively in the last one. It was a bad move, of course, or a mistake on his part. But in this sort of matchup right here, with the way that these weight classes, you really can't. You cannot afford to make mistakes due to the power of Alex Pereira and the all-round danger that Israel brings to the table.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's such a good matchup because both Pereira and Izzy bring their own problems, and it's all about the user. I feel like at that point, I think it's an even matchup. It's just all about the user.
100%, man. 100%. Because of a couple of minor technical issues, we are going to take a quick 60-second reset before we get into this one, lads. We do apologize. Of course, this is a live card, and as such, we have to roll with the punches. We appreciate each and every one of you being here with us so far, so I will just take a couple of moments to shout back some of the ones we have missed. Of course, Toby Ruins MMA, Mr. Goddamn Humbledink, you shouted, of course, now you tap out. And King Jon Snow all coming through with their biddies and followers and supports and everything else, lads. We appreciate each and every one of you, and of course every single one of you in the chat. Will Trixie get full checked? This is not what you just said, Roger, while I was talking. Bro, you are a wild man, bro. You're a fucking wild man.
Hey man, I gotta stir the pot, man. We don't know. Listen, you guys were all on the Fatinator train, and I knew it was too good to be true. Okay, I just knew. What can I say? I'm an MMA mind.
Bro,
I'm not a casual.
You are like the fucking. Honestly, you're a liability, bro. No, all jokes aside, we'll be back in 60 seconds. We apologize for the short intermission or the short delay, but we'll be back with all of the action for the final fight in the semi-finals, and then, of course, the finals to find out who will be champion between Fran Trixie, or, of course, the current reigning champion, hot off his win over FSK Fatinator. FSK Driz has already punched himself that opportunity with the title for his first defense. Strap in, get yourself ready for all of the action to follow. And we are back at Primetime Season 2 Xbox Grand Prix. We are in your semi-goddamn finals. I am Cyrus the Looney. We have J-Dime TV, Roger Warhol. Lads, action continues to heat up moment after moment. We've had a couple of minor delays, which of course we never want. And J-Dime, I know you are as eagerly anticipating the start of this next fight. It is between BFAP Trixie and Hey It's Fran. An incredible set of performances between these two guys all the way through tonight's card. They get to meet up now to find out who will be challenging for that illustrious primetime belt in the next matchup against the reigning champion, FSK Driz. We see this matchup again, Jay. Hey It's Fran going Israel Adesanya. And of course, Trixie on the side of Alex Pereira.
I want to see Izzy's approach to this. I really want to see what approach he takes this fight, Roger.
Ready.
Yeah, same. I'm curious because, like I said earlier, it all comes down to the player. I think both Alex Pereira and Izzy it's an even matchup. It really is, man. You know, they both have things that make them both really well. I think it's all about the user and how they use it. But Fran with this patented jab already to start the fight. Doing a good job of setting up the hook. He hasn't landed a clean one yet, but you can see him looking for it. Trixie, excellent range management. Can't be mad at that. Seems that, oh my goodness. Trixie can't miss right now. Oh my. Okay. This style of fight that Fran is doing, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna get knocked out. This is not smart. He needs to slow down. Maybe back up. You can't just keep going band for band with Alex Pereira like this. I'm not gonna lie.
There is, of course, in this ever-evolving game of mixed martial arts, there are levels and levels upon levels. We're about to see where these guys stack up in those levels. Trixie is really starting to press him a little bit, choosing to back off a little bit now and give him some range, but the jockeying for position is real, Jay.
Yeah, he's making him whiff punish, or he's whiff punishing Fran a lot, and I like the fact that he backed up instead of pressuring him, because honestly, he's doing better off the back foot. Why should he go forward? He's doing better when he's going back. But even going forward, he seems to be having some success. But I think he was finding way more success going back. Fran seems to only want to go forward, and like I said, the way he's fighting right now, he about to get knocked out. He can't fight like this and win.
Not against Trixie, nah.
Yeah, I don't even think it's just Trixie. It's like, you gotta realize you're getting punched by 90, what do you got, 99 pounds? Like, damn. Oh, keep letting him punch you with 99 pounds?
Yeah, one of them gonna eventually sit you down.
Yeah. Then you see he's whiffing. That time he didn't get punished, but he keeps whiffing and getting punished. Nice. Okay, maybe Trixie might not get fraud check, guys, but you know, we never know. Maybe we just don't know. The round's not over, fight's not over. You know, Fran may make an adjustment here. He might go in the corner, and they might tell him calm that shit down.
Bro, I may have to get like a compilation together of like you just saying, is he gonna get fraud check, and then him going out and smoking somebody. I like that lead body roundhouse, Jay. A couple of times it's connected. It's interrupting him on the offbeat. Very, very nice timing on it from BFAP's very own Trixie.
Beach. Good round, but you know, that round goes to Trixie. And like I said, you're playing a dangerous game if you let him get the first round. Because the second round is his best round.
Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. This is historically Trixie's best round. We are about to find out if he's able to continue to turn it up now, or if Hey It's Fran can turn it back. Look at the combination to kick it off.
See, I told you they're gonna tell Fran come. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Okay, Fran needs to fight a little different here. He's getting some good combos in this round, much better than the last round, but
Yeah.
He's fighting. You can't fight everybody the same way, and that's what it looks like he's doing. Can't do that. It's not working right now, especially when you these matchups matter. You know, it's like Conor. You can't let Alex Pereira have more stamina. You just can't. And right now, Trixie has.
Oh my!
He needs to make a dramatic change.
Oh my!
This is not a winning style what he's doing right now. Not gonna
Oh
win.
my! Yeah.
This is bad. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, he's so
All right.
I thought it was over.
Wow.
Nice feints from Trixie. Fran is 100.
Oh, he's biting.
He was biting hard up those feints. Yeah.
Oh my!
That was beautiful by Trixie. Trixie styling right now. I ain't gonna lie. He's doing his thing.
That's head health of Fran eternally blinking. Prixie absolutely stalking his prey.
Oh my!
How does Fran want to go band for band with Alex Pereira?
Oh.
I mean, he's got good ground defense, better than on the feet. But, you know?
With that little red lung icon as well, his cardio going to continue to burn quicker and quicker, as if the problems weren't already insurmountable. J-Dime, he now has to worry about his head health, his stamina, and every other element of this mixed martial arts game, as Trixie has top control with a minute left to go in the second round, and probably 2 in the bag. Well, definitely 2 in the bag.
Oh, man, Fran needs some coaching right now. When he get back to that corner, there we go. If he get back to that corner, he needs some coaching. He got to finish this round strong though. He got to finish this round on top and land some damage, Roger.
Hey, I got a question. This is a 3-round fight. You guys see that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be 5?
No, 3 rounds.
5.
Yeah, because Fadner had a belt
Yeah.
at the time.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I was a little confused. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Nah,
But yeah.
it's like that, bro.
Yeah, Fran needs a Leon speech right now. Yeah, that's what he needs. He needs a Leon.
Oh my god.
Oh my! He's got
He needs
sniped.
more than a speech, bro. He needs a doctor right now.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Dr. Roger, what would you prescribe right now for Hey It's Fran? Like,
He needs a face mask right now. That's what he needs. Golly. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, if I'm him right now, I would do the opposite of what he's doing. Like I said, that first round, I seen the way he was fighting in the beginning of the first round. I told you right then and there he was gonna lose if he keep fighting like that. You can't fight like that against Alex Pereira. I don't care who you can have Marvin Vettori with the best chin in the game, probably, right? It's not gonna work. It's not
gonna work.
That's it.
This is over. This match's been over for a while.
Yeah, this match's been over.
Yeah.
Fighting. It's the style of fight he was giving. You know, you can't fight like that against Alex Pereira. It's never gonna work like that. But it was a good fight by Trixie. Trixie outclassed him. Trixie did what he had to do, and you know, he didn't get fraud checked this time.
well,
This time.
the reality of the situation is that Hey It's Fran has had the best run of his entire, run here in Primetime MMA in this Grand Prix here this evening. We've seen some mythical creatures in the past, like the Ginger version of, Ginger in the PlayStation Grand Prix. And I think that Hey It's Fran may have kind of crowned himself as one of those here this evening. Did not get past, of course, one of the true OGs and goats of the all-round community, a man that has more, accolades to his name than anybody else, J-Dime, in BFAP Trixie, who once again punched himself an opportunity to be in the finals of this Grand Prix. I actually think that nobody else has been in, I think he's been in the finals of a Grand Prix more than anybody else, ever. He's too consistent with it, he's too slick with it, and he's going to need to keep that up right now against the current reigning champion, a man whose confidence is going to be riding at an all-time high in FSK Grizz after what was a monumental win last time out, or last fight out against Fadner.
This gonna be good.
Do you guys think Fadner's in Drizz's corner?
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
Okay. I wonder what Fadner's advice right now. I wish I could hear the corner advice. I know that kind of messed things up because it's on stream and maybe Trixie's
Yeah.
gonna think. But I'm always curious, because I know a lot of these guys have corners. I'm curious. I wish we had a way to hear the corner, like in the real UFC how they do it. Like I would love to hear that. I'm curious what they say to each other.
There is a way, and well, honestly, we've played around with it in the past. So while these guys get set up, of course, because they're just currently getting lobbied up, they actually talk about that. And if you guys would like to see it, let us know in the Discord, let us know in the chats and everything like that, because especially towards these, the higher end of the fights of the card, I think it would be useful. Maybe not for every single one of them, but we could definitely get something going like that where we can get maybe 2 or 3 corner members in for each one of these top end fights, and we'll be able to tune in between rounds to kind of hear what's being said, because that some of these camps, they've been around for a long time. Roger, like FSK have been around for a long time, BFAT been around for a long time. There's a reason that they've been around for a long time. They have amazing players, but they work together as a cohesive team and allow give each other advice live in an event, because we've seen it. We've seen the adaptations that these guys make, and the good corner is sometimes the difference between that win and loss.
Oh, hold on. What Fat Nader said, I've been saying Driz is the second best here, and it's proven again.
That's my
That's bro. He said.
That's what he said. He's basically calling him the second best, but he's in his corner. Right now, he's the best, bro, because he won. He won that shit. So, without further ado, I will say that these guys are ready. We will skip across to it now. Your reigning
here we go.
Xbox champion in the left-hand side, in your red corner, FSK Driz. Your former UFC 4 champion, an all-round UFC 4 GOAT. It is BFAP Trixie. Now, I was wondering what the picks were going to be, because obviously they're sorting it out in real time, but Jay, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Leon Edwards up against Robbie Lawler here. And I know it sounds mad, but Trixie goes Robbie Lawler, and he does not only take W's, bro, he takes souls out there.
No, it would only be a bad pick or a mad pick if we was using current Robbie Lawler. It would look real bad. But this is not current Robbie Lawler. This is that man.
Yeah. Prime Robbie is really good. Really good. This is what's crazy? It's a more dangerous fight for Leon than Robbie right now. Because Leon's chin is only a 92. I think Robbie's power has been up to like a 96, 97 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but I know his chin's like a 97. And hooks are so good in this game, and Robbie has some of the best hooks, probably the best hooks in welterweight. He's got the perks, he's got the 5-star hooks. I don't know, man. It's a difficult fight for Leon. It really is.
Robbie does have those heaters in the hands. Leon a little bit more technical, a little bit faster. He's going to have to be elusive with it if he's going to get ahead in this fight and try to play the long haul. Of course, this is 5 rounds. This is for your Xbox Championship. It is the main event and final fight of the Grand Prix. We are at the top of the mountain, and only one man can remain undefeated here in Season 2.
Oof. Nice outfit.
If I'm Driz, I'm trying to keep this as clean as I possibly can. As clean as I possibly can. Because Robbie hits way too hard to be taking too much damage early on. And you can do that with Leon. Leon has great footwork. He's fast. And he's got a lot of good kicks. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what his switch stance is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good, I'm sure, So you can do a lot with Leon.
Oh, there it is.
I like Driz right now, though. Driz is fighting great fight.
Ooh. That's an animation. That's an animation like after you get your leg kicked and you try to kick.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like he got kicked.
Yeah.
He calf kicked him, low calf kick.
I mean, yeah, nobody threw it. I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. It looked like he didn't land it.
Couple of jabs in the face. Trixie pressed behind the black lines. Leon Edwards still trying to be calculated, working the jab, finding a home for the hook sometimes, but there it is.
Driz fighting a big fight right now. I like what I'm seeing from Driz.
Nice.
I think it's up to Trixie to make an adjustment, because Fad is fighting a good fight right now. Just keep poking him, keep landing when you can. Don't get hit. He's doing. I think he's fighting a really good fight. Only thing is, I was about to say, he should probably body more just because of the stamina. just, you know, like I said, stamina is so important in this game. Obviously, you don't ever want to concede the stamina advantage if you can help it, but you don't want to get too wrapped up in it and you're getting hit with uppercuts and stuff.
Yeah, and just to, as a slight correction, of course, this is Driz that has managed to make it through easily done. Badnator mentioned in the chat a moment ago, he is all bloodied up, but he is in the corner nevertheless, trying to support his guy get through this fight right now. No better. Say again.
Did I miss? Did I
You said that.
It's
You
easy, bro.
said
oh, I didn't even. I'm
It's easily done, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Easy mistake, bro. Easy mistake. Normally when there's a main event, normally when there's an Xbox Championship on the line, Fadnator's name is synonymous with that, so it's an easy slip.
That's so close a round. Now I want to see what happens this round because this is usually the round Trixie makes his adjustments.
You ready to fight? Ready.
The bro called me a fraud after my dominance. Roger, a hater.
Man, no. I don't know how he's talking to me. He's still sleeping.
Like I just said to him in the chat, you versus Badnator, 4-ounce gloves on PT Land whenever when that happens, bro. Mark it in your diaries right now. Oh Jesus, the pressure really starting to stack up from Driz. He's playing with fire a little bit, but he was born in that fire. Live or die by the sword.
Nice. I think Driz is fighting a great fight. This is the way you should be fighting right now in this matchup. Trixie's making adjustments though. You can tell Trixie's, you know, he's thinking, he's making the right adjustments. I think it comes down to who gets rocked first.
Oh, that's a nice jab by Robbie, but now he's in the air. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice shot selection from the champion Driz right now. The volume of jabs at an all-time high in this bout.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and here we go.
Oh, it's gonna be whoever gets rocked first.
And
You know,
here we go.
I think Driz got a little ahead of himself there. He was finding success and he started, you know, walking him down a little too much. You got to remember, you're fighting Robbie Lawler. You're not gonna rock him that easy, and he has a lot of power. You know, you can't just stand in front of him the whole time. Like, it's okay to do it sometimes so he can land a little bit, but you can't just stand in front of him the whole time and not chase him. But you know, I think he was just a little too close, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. And you can't get close to Robbie because Robbie got that power. That's what Robbie want to be, in that pocket.
Yeah. This kind of fight supports Trixie, but Trixie gets hit with a huge rear hook there. I think Trixie's doing a great job protecting his chin as much as he can.
Yeah, it's a difficult task, of course, though, with the marksman-like precision that Driz has in some of those combinations.
Oh!
Let's see what. Oh, he's on knockdown. They both both got one knockdown this round.
Bro, how did he bounce back to his feet so quickly there? That was crazy how quickly he stood up.
Robbie has 99 recovery. Robbie has like 99 recovery. Yes, so that's he has really good recovery. That's why I say it can't really. You gotta fight like a sleep. Like if I'm Driz, I'm taking this to the 5th round if I can.
Yeah, no, it's just the fact he barely touched the ground, bro. He like literally he bounced up off that shit.
I need. Robbie is not to be played with in this game. You could probably give that to Driz though. He stole it right at the end with that knockdown. Oof. It's a close fight.
We have 3 rounds, a potential 15 minutes scheduled. We do not think we will need them, but 2 of the absolute greatest fighters that you will ever see fight in this Xbox division once again meted out in the center of the cage. J-Dime trying to find a home for that finishing shot.
Oh,
Nice. Driz just walking him down now. That's dangerous.
dangerous game.
So for Trixie Cow.
Oh, nice.
And Robbie's chin so good. I'm telling you, man.
Jeez.
That's why you gotta be patient. You can't fight Robbie and think, oh, I'm beating him. I'm gonna just keep doing. No, patient. Just stay diligent. His chin is too good, and he has so much power.
Ooh.
You see, he's getting hit a lot, clean shots, and he's not getting rocked.
No. Nice.
Oof. Nice. I can honestly feel the corner advice from Fadinator right now with the pressure that he's putting on.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Trixie needs a reset right now. He needs a. Oh! He's got
Oh,
clipped.
what? Oh, we got.
Oh!
Oh!
We don't know what hit him, but we came back in time to see Trixie.
He got hit with something. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Trixie gotta be careful not to overextend.
Understand coming soon.
Nice jab, straight lead hook. Trixie's in a really bad spot health-wise here. Oh man!
That was extremely close. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, he's done it! He's done it!
Oh, he's clear. Oh.
He's in anyone's fight right now. It's very close.
Oh.
Nice patience from Trixie. A lot of people would have thrown a hook and tried to match that energy, but he was patient. I knew it.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I knew it. When they doing that jab,
Yeah, you know.
yeah, you know.
Oh, but no. Oh,
Oh my
my. This is a great fight. This is
More,
such a
more
great
lives
fight.
than seatbelts, bro. That up kick, I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh.
Man, 99 recovery, insane.
This is. Oh.
He gonna let him up. Oh no. Oh.
Trixie's zoning in.
No.
Oh, he's got stacked.
Oh!
No, he flipped it. He flipped that. Oh my God. Oh,
This is bad.
my.
It's gonna do what I say. Oh my God.
Driz. No, Driz is that guy. Driz is that guy.
Hey,
Driz is that guy. Oh my God.
Man,
Oh.
did Driz fraud check Fadinator? He also fraud checked Trixie. Ooh.
Great.
Oh, Jesus, man. And still, your Xbox champion, the winner of the Xbox Grand Prix for Season 2.
Oh.
FSK Driz, brother. A different breed.
He's that guy. That was so clutch. Like, he's so.
Crazy, bro. Absolutely fucking crazy.
Jeez.
What a run this man had here this evening. Driz put it all together, man. It's hard to do these Grand Prix. It's really hard, Jay, to be that consistent. 4 or 5 fights in a row against the best in the business. To get through that unscathed is an incredible accomplishment.
Yeesh. That.
Dang.
I don't got no words for that.
Very high level, you know? A lot of back and forth. It was close.
Man, once he got his moment, once you reversed that, he did not let up. That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, look, fair play. Shout out to each and every one of these competitors from, of course, the new champion of the Xbox division in Season 2, Driz. Nobody did it better than him here this evening, but of course, Fadinator, Trixie, and everybody else that competed up until that point all put on sensational performances. The guys in the back have been working very, very hard. Shout out Lucky. That guy was running solo here this evening. Did a fantastic job keeping this entire kind of ship on course. Obviously, thank you to all of the support. I shouted you guys out earlier, but Toby Ruins, of course, Now You Tap, Mr. Goddamn Humbleding, true GOAT of the community, and King Jon Snow. We appreciate each and every one of you, all of the guys that have been supporting us over the years and continuing as we continue to make these things bigger and better. Make sure to check out, of course, all of our socials. You'll see them linked in our Discord. Other than that, these guys stream on a daily basis. The absolute most entertaining in the game. J-Dime TV, Roger Warhol, variety streams. You'll get your fix of entertainment any given night of the week. Until the next week, stay safe, much love, and we'll see you soon.